I think we're live. Oh, we're live. Are we live? I think we're live. Are we live? Yeah, okay. We're live. Woo! We're live. So we're back for Friday night fun fests with the Team Chaos. I mean, literally, I don't know what's going to happen from moment to moment with this group. I thought it would be a real easy in and out, but no. So when we last left our intrepid adventurers, one has been stripped down to their unmentionables, strung up in one of the cells. One of them has started a riot up in the upper portion of the magistrate's office in jail. The other ones have been kind of running around crazily trying to figure out what they're doing, and they just kind of got to the end. They found the person they were supposed to find, but now they have to get out with two people. One's locked. Yeah, it's Team Chaos. Welcome to the chaos. So we're gonna jump right into the combat map where we last left off. There we go. Hi guys.
Hello.
How are you
I
all?
wasn't prepared for combat map to be
You
here already.
Just boom, we're here, right? I mean, this is where we're at. So we know that Ohote is on the second floor causing mass chaos because Team Chaos.
Hashtag chaos.
And then we have Bajra, who's unfortunately been strung up, is on her tiptoes. And then we have our two Tajahu who are stumbling into what I best describe to them as the evidence, weapons locker stuff for the magistrate's office. So they're going to have a lot of fun. And we'll pick up with Ellen and the unknown other character, and they haven't even said hi to each other yet. They're just, come with me. All right, let's go. I don't know where we're going, but let's go. So that's where we're at.
Here.
So Ellen, this is all your game. Let's see what's going on.
Okay. As I recall, we left off with us finding the storeroom, right?
Yeah, so you guys have officially found. Well, it's kind of like the storage unit, storage stuff for the magistrate. Evidence locker, those kind of things where items are stored. And the reason why it's stored down here at the very back is because it's a straight shot, and you've got the Gatling gun essentially that they would use to fire. And no one's supposed to be down here anyway, so how'd you get down here, kind of thing. So, right. Don't go too crazy, but we might be rolling up random items on the magic and tech item tables tonight. So we will see.
Ooh.
So the situation is this. You're not, the only reason why you're kind of in a hurry is because they know you're down here. They just don't know where you are, and they don't know who you are because you've been running around the station or the magistrate's office in this bubble of darkness. And you've killed a couple. Ohote has started a riot upstairs by letting loose a Bahul that shouldn't have been let loose, and we're not really sure if he's a serial killer or what, but he's kind of going bullshitty upstairs. So this is we're gonna go ahead and start off with you, Ellen, and then once you guys have had some time, then we're gonna jump up to Ohote and the chaos ride that he has created upstairs.
All right.
Is the cloud of darkness still up?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, so you still wouldn't be able to see.
Well, now you can let that go at any time. You can just dispel it or whatever. Just stop from using it. It's an ability, so you have that ability.
I'll keep it up because I have a plan for keeping it up, but I will shove Moss's character out of the darkness.
You get shoved suddenly. You don't know where it's coming from.
Just like, whoop.
Get out.
He's just say, he's gonna speak to him for the first time. He's gonna say, find something you can use and find it quick.
Drop dice.
You're in a storeroom now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around and then look back at the darkness, and I'm gonna say, can you tell me what's going on? Can I have any information?
Nope.
We don't have enough time for that. Basically, there's some chaos going on. I can explain all that later. We need to get out of here alive. Trust me, you're going to want to work with me on this. Do you fight? Do you know how to use a weapon?
I'm more akin to my magics, but I
Right.
can fight.
Okay. So,
And the situation with him
What-
still is Ellen. He's handcuffed and he's got the collar of dis on. So
right. Would I be able to try the keys on this little key ring to see if any of them would work on the collar?
You haven't tried, but go for it. Roll.
He's going to say, okay.
There's about 8 or 9 keys on this thing, right? For different things.
Right.
There doesn't seem to be like the key, but there are 8 or 9 different keys on this thing.
Okay.
So do you want to just try one until it unlocks, or how do you want to do that? I mean, we can do a roll
Nephile's in the
to see
chat and
what
gave
this-
us all heroic luck.
Who's in the chat?
Nephile.
Nephilim.
Ah, Nephile's back.
Heroic luck, Santa.
Right?
We're
Yes.
gonna need it.
So just to let you go, the give guidance to each is basically a heroic luck for each of you guys.
I have so much.
Must be nice.
Ahote's running out.
I'm good now.
Ahote's luck's running out.
Oh.
Ah.
No.
I don't need luck. I have chaos on my side.
That is the correct
You know what?
attitude.
It wouldn't take me too long to go through all 8 keys, would it?
No, it'll take you about 30 seconds at most. At one point you find the lock for the collars of dis are more of a fine, thin, like almost, I don't want to say like needle because they're not that fragile, but they're a lot thinner than the other ones, and you stick it in there and you click it and the collar just kind of like pops off, and kind of unless he catches it, it's just going to fall to the floor. But his hands, you take another couple of minutes and you easily find the what seems to be like a standard locking mechanism for the cuffs, and you release him on the cuffs as well.
Perfect. I would like to grab both the collar and the cuffs.
All right.
If he doesn't grab them.
Moss.
I'm not. I don't need them.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I'll move back again so that you're back out of the darkness and you can see. And he's just gonna hear the voice from the darkness say, basically, I accidentally pissed off a whole bunch of soldiers. They're coming now to kill us. Find something you can use to defend yourself. But I'm gathering a plan right now, so I may need to kind of grab you and drag you along with me. Are you okay with that?
Well, it seems as though it was either this or deal with those idiots out there. So
If you want to go peek through one of those windows, you can see what they would have done with you. And he
Yeah,
just
would
kind
you
of
like to
gestures
ask
just down
that?
the hall.
I can't see you gesture.
Oh, right. He's like, oh, it's just down the hall.
Fantastic.
That way.
Yeah,
That way. What way?
Sirith is gonna look around for any, I guess specifically any items that seem of
Wait,
arcane
Sirith?
or
Name
yes.
drop?
I love it. I also love that I
yeah.
am now officially in 2 campaigns with a character named Zirith.
Sirith. But
It's
he's gonna look
fantastic.
around for any arcane magical items or any divine magical items if
Okay,
there's
so
any.
that is a open book that I can't let you open without you having the ability to determine what's a magical item or a divine item, because
Okay.
I mean, a piece of string tied around your finger could be a ring of armor that gives you like a plus 20 to your armor. I don't know. You're gonna have to figure that out.
Dope.
And
there
they
any
do
spell
exist.
books?
They do exist. They're go ahead and roll a charisma. So our heroic, our luck attribute, for all intents and purposes, is charisma. Is the charisma. So go ahead and roll your charisma attribute, and tell me how many successes you get.
That's my best attribute. That's a 13, and I have a 93, so I think that's 8.
Oh yeah, that's easily. So you actually come across a fairly large satchel that's got what looks like 6 or 7 books in it. You can kind of make out, because of the fact that you're starting to learn to cast spells, that you think that's 1 or 2 of these are actually spell books. You don't know what's in them. But there's it's a satchel of these books, so make sure you write that down so we can talk about that later. What else do you want to look for? So what we're going to do is this is I'm going to set it up on a timer. I'm going to give you
I didn't like that.
approximately how many seconds should I give you before things hit? Oh, that's what we'll do. Haha. No, I will use the timer dice. I'm going to use a D10. When it reaches a timer dice, you know what a timer dice is? You don't know what a timer dice is?
No.
So a timer dice is one of these things. It's kind of like a clock, right? That counts down. So it moves down. So I just rolled it. You have essentially 8 turns, which is about a minute and 20 seconds to try to figure things out. And every time you make an action, the dice turns down 1. And once it reaches 0, something's going to happen, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. So, I mean, you could get charged. The 4 trolls that are out there could come charging down here with a big old iron shield, like a tower shield, knowing that you've got that Gatling gun, and they're using it to charge down at you to come get you. Or, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, turn 1.
Chaos.
Turn 1, right, chaos. Turn 1. You spend some time looking for something that you could use. You find the satchel full of books, of which 2 you do recognize as being written in magical script. What do you want to do on your next turn?
And
This also includes Ellen too, so you guys both can share the same turn.
Sweet. While he was looking for the magical or whatever, I was looking. Could I be looking for explosives? Anything that looks explosive.
Sure. Charisma.
Grenades, mines. Charisma?
Charisma check. Tell me how many successes
All
you
right.
got.
From the
Roger
darkness.
Yeah.
The darkness starts
From
moving
the
around.
Fire
All
will
right.
rain.
That is.
The trees are talking again.
That's 3 successes.
You find a small, like, bandolier of these items that kind of look like they're definitely not glass, but they're fragile like clay. Like if you took one out and you threw it, something might happen. Or it could be that it's holding a potion or another type of herbal elixir or something like that you find. All right, Moss, I will give you your turn of this.
I am looking around for a sickle.
For a what?
A sickle.
A sickle? Roll a charisma check. That's a very specialized weapon, so I'm going to need at least 5 successes on that.
I think I got exactly 5 successes.
Um,
That is a 42.
Now you're talking about the handheld sickles, not those big sweeping sickles. Yeah, you find you find a couple of those. Sure.
Yeah, I just grab one,
Okay.
and I look like I know what I'm doing with it.
Do any of these barrels contain gunpowder?
You're gonna have to go open one to find out.
Oh,
All right. While he's doing that, I'm gonna be just kind of trying to pop open barrels.
Are you gonna open
So
up
nervous.
all the barrels?
You know what? Why not?
Okay, so that's gonna take several of your turns.
Oh,
So
darn it. Okay,
while you're
yeah, don't
doing
want me to do
that,
that.
you can, that's all you're gonna do.
I'll pop open one of the barrels in like a cluster because I would presume they would kind of keep stuff together.
Okay, so go ahead and make a charisma check. TS of 4.
TS of 4.
Not
So
only
that
are you
means
looking
I
for
need
things,
to
but
be-
you're judging them by their organizational skills.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. All right, so TS of 4, that is, so it's a 70, so I'm gonna be a 30.
Yeah, so you would need a 30 or less.
Okay, well that is an aught 6, so
Well, that's not quite a critical, but you definitely get more than you need. You actually find 2 barrels that hold what we call dark dust. It's essentially gunpowder, but with dark dust also comes this other type of fine dust called udabin. And when udabin is released into an area, it actually shuts down technology.
huh.
And there's a chance that these barrels have that. It's not like you can tell the difference, but there's this dust that is effective throughout the omniverse that can shut down the use of technology in areas. Some of it's region wide, some of it's a couple hundred feet.
Magical tech dust.
No, magical shut down tech dust. Basically, what it is, it's the leftover residue of magic being cast so often that it kind of like filters into the air, and then as it comes down, it's almost, imagine like acid rain but for tech, but it doesn't dissolve anything, it just shuts it down. So imagine this: you're flying in a void ship and you come across one of these clouds of this and you can't even see it, and the only way for you to get through that is to pass through with the void ship. It shuts the void ship down, and now all you have is magic to attempt to get you out of the cloud.
Horrifying.
Or you
That's
land on
epic.
an asteroid, like, hey, we'll land on this asteroid because we're going to mine it, but you can't get off now.
That's
Horrifying.
fantastic. So you know how we said we want to do a ground-based campaign? We're changing that up. We're doing space now.
Go to space.
Void travel.
I've
to
already
space.
got 2 games. No, 1 game right now is in the void. They've actually gotten their first ship at second rank.
Holy
to space.
cow.
It's just a base. It's not like it, I mean, the thing is though, it can blow up on you. You've got a walking thermonuclear base.
That's true.
That works.
Have you never seen Star Wars?
That's true.
I mean, the Millennium Falcon has got plot armor on it.
That's true. That thing honestly is a walking
Right?
mess.
So that's gonna be end of turn 6. Turn 5. What do you want to do, Moss? Have you introduced yourself, Moss? Did I hear that
No.
correctly? Okay.
That was out of character.
Okay.
Just saying what he
Then-
was doing.
Ellen has not introduced himself either.
I'm looking for
God,
armor.
you're stuck at being polite.
Light armor, I guess.
I mean, we're in prison.
So
We
you're
really
looking
gotta-
for armor?
Fair.
Yeah, light armor.
Fair.
All right. Give me
If I can find, if my
There's-
if
you
my,
can- you
my
find-
armor's here.
your armor is not here simply because it hasn't been transported down yet, because they just pulled you in they're going through cataloging upstairs, and this is where they bring it afterwards. Go ahead and let's do this. You do find armor, but let's see what kind of armor you find. So go ahead and roll a charisma check, and based on your total number of successes, I will give you 3 suits of possible armor that you have found.
Ooh, I'm gonna use a heroic luck and reroll that.
Ooh, that bad?
Yeah,
That was
especially when
91.
his charisma is 90.
Yeah, my charisma's 90.
Oh, that's saying something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wait until you actually get into a fear or horror situation.
11. So
That's 8
8.
successes. 8 successes.
Yep.
You find a medium set of what you think appears to be. No, you find a light armor. You find Larkev armor, and you also find male armor as well. And then there is a set of full plate, but it's much bigger than what you'd be able to fit for you. I mean, it's much bigger, like almost Bahul size.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on the Larkev armor.
All right. you see him, Ellen, pull out this armor that you've only heard about, and it is a type of armor that looks like it's built in as part of this, as part of a layer of. Let me get to it. I'll actually describe it to you. It's built with layers and plates, often with a combination of what you've heard of, either dragon skin or this very rare element called red steel. And unlike other armors, this one is well known to defend against incoming missile attacks. All right, Ellen, turn 5. Anything you still want to do?
Yes, definitely want to look for anything like a Molotov cocktail, anything that could create fire.
Charisma check.
What is
So
this
many
plan?
charisma checks.
Well, because
13?
it's heroic luck, right? I don't know what's really here, and I
That's
want
fair.
to, it may or may not be there.
All right, so that's a 13. How many successes is that? I have a 70, so I think that's 6 successes.
So you don't find Molotov cocktails in that sense, but you do come across a couple of large, like about a quart-sized, 2 of them, quart-sized clay-shaped vases that are sealed at the top, and they have this this writing across them that's it's kind of magical in a sense. It looks like it's written in magical script, but it's not like magical. You don't cast magic, do you, Ellen?
No.
No. But they're fairly large.
Huh. Okay, these look fairly useful.
2 of them. All right, we're on to turn 3. Ohote, we're going to be coming up to you in just a second. You're up on deck in 3 turns, I promise you. Baja is just sitting there going, I'm strung up, hands above. What am I gonna
Having a great
do?"
time. We're rethinking our choices and probably having some traumatic flashbacks right now.
Because you had a
It's
bad
fine.
day. You're
Moss,
taking one down.
Moss,
Exactly what's
right.
happening.
Moss, your turn on turn 3 of you guys. what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna look through those spell books to see which one would be of the most use to me.
That's going to take longer than you have.
Okay. Can I look through? Can I choose one of them at random?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you pick
I'm gonna
one
do
of them,
that.
but when you flip it open, it's got like you've not seen this magic before.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Quick question: do I know what the writing says on the? Does Ellen know what the writing says on those ball things he found?
That's why I was asking. You don't do you have read, write languages, magical script, or
Let me look. No.
so no, you don't know what you've got.
Could I shout over to him and ask him?
Sure,
the new guy.
but how are you going to? What are you going to do? Show it to him in the dark? You can't read it, so you don't know how to pronounce it.
You're right. I guess he'd set it on the ground and take a couple steps back and be like, "What's this?
Why don't you just release the darkness? Oh my gosh!
I need it for the next phase of my plan."
But how long does it last? Now I'm curious.
I think with I might need
God.
to recast it regardless. Come to think of it,
Oh,
how long does
God.
it last?
I think you've had to at least use it at least once.
Yeah. Let's see.
I do not have your character sheet.
Oh,
Rude.
yes.
Ellen, I need your character sheet.
Let me send you an updated copy.
That'll work. And
Yeah,
again,
well-
I only keep them so in case like you can't make a game but your character's still involved, I want to be able to at least have
Right.
nice stats and stuff.
Yeah.
It's part of your what am I thinking? It's part of what? Stop
Is
it.
that?
Technology, stop.
Oh, that might be an older copy.
Yeah, hold on. This is your stealth ability, right? Shadow data.
Right. Yes. Yes. I might need to recast anyhow. It might drop.
Yeah, it lasts for 1 turn per willpower modifier. Ooh, I've actually been very liberal, or until the hero attacks from the shadow.
Ooh.
So every time you
There's-
fired that gun, it's dropped, and you've had to put it back
Yep.
up.
Had to put it back up.
And so that's been costing you 10 fatigue per use. We'll say you've done it 4 times because you had to do it, so you're down 40 fatigue.
Ooh. Ooh. But you did really cool stuff with it.
You did some really cool stuff with it.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna have
Was
to
not in
recast it
vain.
one more time. So it's definitely down right now. Then if it's exhausting him, he's not gonna keep it up.
Yeah. All right. So it's dropped. He's got this vial in his hand, Moss, that he kind of shows to you and goes, "What does this say?" You have, I think you've got lore,
I have
magical
language magic
script. Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
That's too.
Um,
I have a 59, so that's
5, 6, 7,
Yeah,
8
5
successes
successes.
plus when you roll,
oh,
right? You're gonna roll even more because that's a
Oh yeah,
critical,
you
so
roll a
get-
d10.
Yeah. And then get a heroic luck for that.
that's 5 on the deep 10. I got my heroic luck back.
Yeah, get that heroic luck. We will survive.
Hold on. Let's see here. Oh, where is it? I hate when I'm looking for something and I can't find it fast enough.
I've had a bad day stuck in my head.
Well, you were the-
That's like my
Stuck in my
theme
head.
song.
And right.
All right. This is. Let's do it this way. I'll let you tell him how you want to tell him what it says. Basically, it does this. Check the DM. So that was turn 5. Oh, sorry, turn 3.
Skip us.
Is that on hit? Like it happens on hit?
Yeah, when you throw it, it does that. But that's what it can do. Yeah.
That can burn someone like a hot fire, white hot fire.
How do you ignite that?
Just throw it at them, I believe.
Perfect.
All right. What? So that was it. That was turn 2. I mean, turn 3. Now we're on to turn 2. Moss, what do you want to do?
He's gonna take one last minute to look around for any other just interesting looking items. Any other points of interest?
Yeah, Ellen's gonna do the
Something that
same.
might stand out.
Take anything that looks important or might stand out.
Hey, GM, what do you got that we can have? We'll take anything that's interesting and looks important.
He's gonna be looking for
Get over the
guns.
things.
Guns. Gonna start looking through the guns.
You do find a couple of rifles and some pistols. Definitely.
Nice.
Let's do this.
Any with scopes?
None with scopes.
Ah.
Let's do this. Each of you roll twice. Well, I'll call on each of you. Hold on. Moss, go ahead and go first. D100 and tell me the first number you get.
75.
Okay, that's interesting. You find sitting on this one crate, this.
Oh, you won't even say it out loud.
No,
God damn it.
no.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I mean, you could say it out loud. It'd be perfectly okay.
Good.
You could. I could, but it's more interesting if I just tell the character what they find.
It's true.
You find basically
Oh,
this
yeah.
6-inch diameter sphere. Roll again.
All right. And on the second roll, 33.
New hand touched the beacon.
I love a good Skyrim reference.
Oh, good. I'm chock full of them.
What'd you roll?
33.
Okay, interesting. You're kind of whipping around trying to figure out, what else should you grab. You find a brass box that looks like that's attached to a belt.
Okay. I guess I grabbed that as well.
That's its description. And it is called that. All right, Ellen, your turn.
All right, first one is landed in between two of the numbers. Okay, there we go. That's a 61.
Okay, roll again.
And that is a 9.
There seems to be this very large looking chest. Looks like a normal medium chest. But it's a little bit odd. Do you want to take it?
Yeah, why not?
Write down TC for me on that, please. And then roll again.
Write
You
down
roll-
TC.
Right, write down TC
Oh,
because you haven't identified what it is yet.
okay.
And then
All right.
roll. You're gonna roll twice again.
Okay. That's a 2
Okay, and one more time.
and a 85.
Find this small pouch of this grayish like dust.
Huh. Pouch of gray dust.
And this is what it looks like.
Hmm.
All right, that's in the turn. We're down to the last turn. Anything else you guys want to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna walk over to his character and I'm gonna say, "May we get through this?" And I'm going to touch his shoulder and use Change of Fate.
Change of fate.
Yep, that's the transfer heroic points one.
Oh.
What?
Okay, cool. I just have to remember exactly what that does. That's part of the church, isn't it?
Yep, Divine Presence. It is once per day you are able to touch a single creature of your choice. You may channel the use of your heroic luck points to the target,
Right.
and if you're touching an ally, you can gain the ability to give them up to 3 of your heroic luck.
Is that how many are you giving?
I'm gonna give him 2.
So he gives you 2 heroic luck.
Gonna need it.
and-
He's gonna stoically nod in silence.
And what's
kind of a-
last turn there, Ellen? You feel more lucky,
right.
Ellen. Definitely.
Yeah. How many of the guns were we able to
Like
Were
2
we just
rifles
grab a
and
couple?
4 pistols.
2 rifles and 4 pistols?
You have no
Nice.
condition. You have no idea what true condition they're in until you get a chance to
That's
take them
true.
out, take a look.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So for the last turn, going to take that barrel. Just kind of put the lid back on, and then let me see what I have in my inventory real quick. You go ahead and do your thing, Moss, while I'm reading this.
Well, Moss is done.
Yeah,
Oh,
Max
Moss
was
already
giving
did.
you luck.
All right, we're back up
okay.
here. So in the last minute, okay, you have you and this other Kova, and I believe it was a couple of Aylwin, and
It
forgot.
broke out.
Yeah, you basically got this
Havatu.
small Havatu's there. I believe there's also a Canis. You all have kind of broken out and are following this berserking Bahul, who's just, I mean, he's picking up people and just slamming against the wall. He's gored one person. They're up in their arm. It's up on, it's up on his horn. He's like, he's getting shredded. What do you want to do?
Not think about it so it doesn't affect his conscience later. First, we're gonna ask Queen Chaos for some extra chaos, and we're going to we're gonna follow. I want to stop by one of the bodies that he's ran through.
So what happens here is I'll open up this, and this, and you kind of see what's going on here. He has moved through to the fact that he's actually grabbed these 2 guys. This one right here in the purple and yellow is the one that's up on his horn, and it's like you can hear it kind of ripping the flesh as the body as his living. This guy is still alive, right? As his arms being kind of slowly pulled and ripped out of it.
What is this, Saw 7?
Huh?
Love the Saw movies. They're so great.
Yeah, that ripping sound. And then he just picks up this guy right here and just throws him through this. It's kind of like a glass, a wire iron kind of like thing, and he just slams his face right into it. And this guy now starts laughing in a maniacal way that you probably shouldn't have let him go, but all right, we're following this. And then this guy right here that is in the blue and pink just slumps to the floor. Here, his side of his face kind of like crushed against the glass and just kind of slides down. This guy just moves this way. He finally dips his horn, and this guy kind of slides off in a sickening onto the floor.
No.
And begins to engage this guy. These guys kind of start moving over here and run. This guy moves and runs through this door over here and disappears. The door over here is suddenly thrown open, and you can see another guard starting to make his way. What do you want to do?
Let's see. The body that I am currently next to. Oh yeah, that's the first body I'm gonna go to.
This body right here? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna search it for keys.
Oh, he was the guy that held onto the horns instead of getting skewered and then just got thrown into the wall, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Charisma check.
My charisma. That should be easy. Easier than I thought. That's 15. That is 20.
You
30,
find
40,
some. You find some keys.
5 successes. Sorry.
Yeah, you definitely find some sort of keys.
Cool. I turn to the who is it that was right next to me? Was it one of the Elwins? who originally helped me.
It was the sorry, the
Oh
Kova.
yeah, the
It was
Kova. Turned to the Kova, and I'm like, which one of these takes off the collar?
Kind of looks at the keys and goes, I don't know. Probably that thin needly thing, maybe. Do you want me to here, try it on me?
I was going to.
Fool me
Then he
once.
offered.
Fool me once.
I was like, I kind of stopped and I'm like, what can you do?
Uh,
You negotiate in the middle of a battle.
what can I do? He goes and he grabs
Interview.
the keys from you.
He goes to grab the key from me.
Uh-huh.
Fuck it, I gotta just let him.
What?
Yeah,
You
I've
got
got 4 successes on the grab. Do you want to just grab him, let him go?
What would that be? Physical defense?
No, it'll just be an opposed agility check if you want to try to like snatch him away from me. I've got 4 successes.
The 81. So yeah, no,
Oh,
he
yeah.
He
got
snatches these things and then he kicks you in the shin and kind of starts moving down the hallway. This way slowly as he's trying to fiddle with this thing going on like this. And then just as he gets to right about here, you hear this click and this deet 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 deet. And boom, he falls over dead, his head evaporated into a bloody mist. Dead. Dead.
Shit, we're gonna die. Oh my god.
Okay. So seeing that, I kind of just like,
Take
Wrong
one
key.
insanity point.
he took it from me. He took it from me.
Take one
I couldn't. I
insanity
tried to
point.
stop him.
Love it. Oh no.
How many insanity points do I
Ooh.
have? All right, moving
Yeah,
up to number
about that.
3.
What are you gonna do? Come on.
No.
Take time.
Well,
Did you just
clearly
watch that?
I'm like going insane.
It's so messed up,
No.
right?
It's so
Welcome,
messed up.
welcome to my youth in the 80s.
Oh my god, that's fantastic. Okay.
Homework.
Alright,
Watch that movie.
Fucking.
Just.
Is there any guards who are still alive?
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of guards alive.
Are there any guards?
I mean, that are alive, but like in groveling pain.
The one with his arm that's half ripped off, yeah, he's bleeding to death, and he's like,
Is that the one that's right next to the
yeah,
Kova?
it's the one that's right next to the Kova.
I'm gonna run up to him. I'm like, look, if you help me, I will get this. What is this? The bot? Not Bajra. The
The Bahul,
I'll get
Bahul.
Pasha.
the Bahul.
The Bahul was like, I can get this Bahul to stop messing up everything. Okay, all you got to do is tell me which one of these keys opens up the collar.
Convince check. TS of 7. This guy is
Jiminy
he's in pain.
Crimmins.
Arm half
Okay.
ripped out of his body, and you're like, which one of these keys works, man?
Okay, well
What the
we're at an
heck?
aught 6, so it's not a
Okay.
crit.
It's
I
not a
just gotta
crit.
see what my convince
Yeah,
is.
what is it?
Convince is 57, so that's 5.
5. No, he just goes, oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. Tracks.
All right, so
If you're convinced,
I know which key he used.
Uh-huh. The one that's blown up.
Don't use that one.
Um,
No, you're missing what
okay.
I'm saying. The key was in
It's
the
blown up.
device, and when it blew up, it kind of mangled it.
Oh.
Oh, cool. I don't even need to worry about that one. Um, I turn around. Which of the other prisoners were saw that?
Sacrifice them. Please.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they all kind of saw that. they're all kind of like, shit. That's what those do. No, the
Yeah.
collars of disc are known to explode. That's what they're built for. They're built to keep keep a location on you, and if you attempt to tamper with them, to eradicate your life.
I turn around and I'm like, well, we know this one isn't it.
But the two,
So who wants to try the other?
Elwyn and the Hava 2, yeah, they're like, no.
Now you can try.
I'm not gonna even try that.
Okay, I'll
Meanwhile,
talk about it.
downstairs, Ellen is just like pocketed the right key.
Yikes.
So I'm going to. So he's obviously moving down that way. I'm keeping my distance from him, but I'm going to follow in his path.
Path of destruction.
No. I'm just going. Well, yeah, actually, I'm following through his path of destruction.
That's what I'm saying. Following through his path of destruction.
Everyone's gonna be all armed themselves. There's just guards and weapons lying all over the place.
I'm not gonna lie, seeing
Take
all
him
it because
down!
most of these soldiers are still alive, right?
Yes.
Ish.
It's kind of.
I don't think the guy whose head got
They're
ripped
gonna-
in half is gonna be alive.
Gonna wish they were dead.
Especially when they got his face slammed up against the glass, and you could hear the of bone. But yeah,
Aw.
Fuck it, I go up to another one. Let's see.
okay.
There's only two ways I'm gonna go through this because I can't just leave them here.
So you go up to the next one that's next to him.
Yes.
Huh?
And I ask him, I'm like, okay, I
The
can
one-
heal you.
The one that's knocked out.
Oh shit.
I can heal you.
The
if
next
you-
one
Hello.
that
Hello?
is
Hello, I can heal you.
Hello?
Yeah, no, we're just gonna turn back the one that said fuck
Blood
you.
is gushing from the wound on the side of his head onto his hands. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I just turned back over to the one that just literally told me to F off. I'm like, I can heal y'all and help. Just tell me which one takes the collar off.
Convince check. Yes, 7.
Why you undoing my work, man? No, I was kidding.
Odd 3.
Okay.
So roll.
Okay. There's a
I
chance.
gotta roll the
He's
that's a
got
10.
Okay, so yeah, all right.
Do it again.
So,
Do it again.
You explodes again.
That's a 4.
All right, so you got 14 plus your 5, so you got 19 successes. He's kind of like, okay, come here. Do you give him the keys?
Yes.
He takes the keys shakingly. He's like,
I look over to one of the Elwyn. I'm like, he's gonna help us, but I want y'all to be free first. Come over.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm scared.
So you're going. So the Hava 2 and the Elwyn, they kind of come over to the corner over here. This Canis and this other, I don't even remember. I think it's a human. That's why it's that. Kind of stop, and they go, no, we don't want to lose our heads over this. And the Elwyn just kind of like turns around, starts walking back to his cell.
Wow.
Just nah.
No.
Nah. I'd rather do my time.
Better
I
hurry
know
up.
that I just did a convince check, but can I now do a skepticism check to see if he's actually going to try to help me and not secret,
Sure.
really just trying to kill me.
Skepticism check at a TS of 10. Not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's highly improbable.
I just rolled a good one. That means this next one's not going to be good. Not
No.
bad. That's a 20.
Dude,
Still,
the
that's
worst it
still
could've
not
been.
enough. But
No.
you don't know if he's lying to you or if he's gonna or what. I mean, come on. The guy's in pain. He's bleeding out. His arm's half ripped off, and you're negotiating with him. And you guys make your own self drama. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, we do. And now I am completely internalized. I did not expect this to be a
Something that takes your
Ouchie.
head off.
I mean, to be fair, if he
No,
blows
I
you up,
did.
then he's going to die.
2 for 1.
Yes. And he might want that. If he's going to go out, at least he takes a prisoner with him.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Oh crap. Ah shit.
Good
Wait,
for
let
you.
me-
You just
let me-
made
let me
every
write-
wounded soldier now deadly.
All right, you're taking too much time. We're gonna go back.
Some vodka.
I say okay.
All right. Your guys' turn. You guys down at the bottom hear this thud, 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 and suddenly down at the very end. Go ahead.
Okay. The thing that I was had forgotten to say earlier for my last move was I was going to recast Shadow Dado one last time and beckon for him to get close.
Okay.
Come hug.
So this little item down here that I put down here for you is the barrel. What do you want to do with it? Are you going to push it down? What's going on in that brain of yours, Ellen? We'd all like to know. Even Ellen would like to know. So Moss, what are you doing? You're muted.
Can't hear you.
I think I was going to cast a spell.
Okay, so we'll figure out what spell you want to cast. Ellen, what do you want to do?
He will actually kind of roll the barrel, just give it a shove and towards the door.
Agility check, TS of 5. Not because you
Alright.
can't roll it, but you've got like ping pong down here. Like,
Yep.
like ding, 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 ding. If you score a critical, I will let it roll a maximum distance straight down of 30 feet before it kind of stops. However,
Okay.
if you fail, it cracks open on the first thing it hits.
All right. All right. So let's see Whoop. All right. So I got beaten 87.
That's fair chances, 37 or less. Even if you roll a 37, you still succeed.
That's
You
true.
can do it!
I believe in you. You have opt out the woo.
All right. Well, it's not a critical, but it is an 11.
Sweet. So this thing, let me see here.
So it doesn't at least blow up on me.
Well, it's not going to blow up on you because it's just.
Well, I mean
dust,
break open.
right? It's just, it would break open on you.
Oh, by the way, Moss, I never took the ball thing back from you. I just let you hold that.
Oh, okay.
So you get one, I get one.
So it rolls down to right about there and kind of like gently hits the corner and kind of turns into it.
Okay.
I mean, if you've ever rolled a real wooden barrel, they're not perfect. They wobble as they move down.
Can we run up behind it?
Sure. I mean, you could literally sit behind it, rolling it, running behind it, and keep it under control.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to do, honestly.
Oh. You know what? Yeah, start with a push and then just like run up to him and be like, you know what? Let's just keep rolling it as we run.
He's like, hey, this is a good idea. All right.
Like pushing the shopping cart.
As soon as you
Right.
guys start to get down here, you notice. Well, did you turn on your darkness?
Yes.
So, Moss,
Oh.
do you want to be in the darkness or on the other side of the darkness?
I'm gonna be.
You
on the-
can run
I'm
behind
gonna
it and they won't
be
see you.
behind it,
Yeah, they won't see you because of where you're at.
I still want to be able to see, but
Well,
so I'm running
with,
like right behind him.
Yeah,
right
so with the
behind
darkness, you can't see past it. You notice down here, Ellen, these two very powerful trolls step through
Oh,
on
fun.
either side, and they've got fairly large rifles. It's not an 8-shot, but it's definitely looks like it's got 4, at least at one time.
Oh boy.
Kralis is the equivalent of a shotgun. So, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna step into the alcove and kind of whisper to Moss's character to step into an alcove also.
Right, step. Which alcove are you going into? Okay. Moss, are you going to follow?
Go into this. I'll go into the same one.
No, only one person can fit in there at a time.
Oh,
It's not big
then
enough
on the
for you
other
guys.
side.
That's the circle of darkness for all intents and purposes.
Not bad.
These guys kind of start moving down here, and they're you can hear them. They're whispering, and they're kind of like doing one of these things, like
All right.
crisscrossing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, slowly making their way down.
All right.
And they get to each edge, and they peer around, and they're you know, past I don't know. Neither can I. I think it's that thing in the darkness. We fire. What do you want to do?
Moss, do you have a plan? Because I'm
I
gonna
can't do
enact something if
anything.
you don't. Okay. I'm going to kind of tiptoe across, grab him, and just lead him back.
Oh no.
So you're gonna lead him back into. Okay.
Yep.
And you're leaving the barrel where it's at.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll
no.
we'll be back for that. All right. So this guy,
It wouldn't be possible for us to take the barrel with us, would it?
if it was covered in
'Cause it-
darkness, you might be able to push it back. Yeah.
Okay, if it was possible, then he'd definitely bring it back. I just presumed it was like
So what you would have
wedged
to
in
do
there.
is no, it's not wedged. It just like it kind of tilted and just stopped. It kind of like
Oh.
if you've ever seen one of these things, like if you hit one side, it kind of just rolls into it,
Yeah.
right, and then it stops. So you'd have to unroll, you know, get behind it and roll it. Is that what you want to do?
Okay, if that's something we can do, then yeah, definitely move it with us.
All right. So you kind of move this back over here, and you can hear him. And the other guy's like, what's in the darkness? I mean, it's not like they don't know what's down here, right? It's not
Yeah,
like,
I
you
know.
They're like, what do we do? I mean, they know what's down there.
I was gonna say we'd take it all the way into the room with us, so when we peel around the corner, we're rolling it with us.
So you're gonna take it all the way into the room with you? Yes or no?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want them to accidentally shoot it, because that was his thought.
This up here is just getting insane.
Yeah.
This guy now has moved through, and now he's almost completely surrounded, and he is just. If you've ever seen you've never seen this. So imagine, I can't even imagine this. He is brawling with his hooves. He's biting. He's using his hook of his horns, picking up people. I mean, this guy is he's
Whole rodeo.
he's tearing into him, right? And then suddenly out of the darkness, there's a he drops to one knee, and you can see now from where that this huge hole in his upper left shoulder is just gushing blood. And he sits down, and then he just and you've seen Bajra do this once. He stands up, and he just it's almost you're not even. Did he grow like another foot or two?
Oh no.
You're not sure. He then picks up two guys, one in either hand, slams them together, and then throws them through the door over here, and then bursts through this door.
Oh.
And you can hear them going, "Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!" And fire again! Fire again! And then there's another, and now he is laughing. Almost this demonic laugh, right? Like, and you can, and you're not sure. You're not sure, but you think you heard more scars to tell stories of. And suddenly you hear this cracking of like, was that a back? What do you want to do? I mean, these guys are almost ignoring you, right? Because of the terror that you've unleashed.
I've killed so many people.
Also,
This is no time for a moral quandary.
Should I have really let this guy go? What did I do wrong? This is so bad. What are you doing, Ohote? Come on, TikTok.
Hearing his demonic laughter and shit and everything, the realization of how serious this guy is. He kind of stops and like apologizes, just like not
sorry.
out loud, but just kind of like, this is not what I meant. It's not what I was trying to do.
Consequences of my
Then
actions.
Well. If it is the
And then-
consequences of my actions.
he kind of sits and he's like, okay. First things first. Get the mission done. He could be the distraction. Okay. And you kind of see, or actually, no, none of y'all see what color Hote's turns. So Hote is just gonna like kind of go through.
So just to let you know, wait, hold on. There's a door here.
Wait, did you accept the guy to unlock and you healed him and stuff, or did you just be like, here, I'll help, just heal me, and you're like, bye?
He essentially did. There's a door here. There's a door here, and then there's a door here.
Yeah.
There's also a hallway over here.
I'm a little too scared of my neck getting blown off. Okay, I forgot about this door here, so I'm gonna go check this door.
Which door?
This door over here that I just set him at. On the right.
Okay, give me a second. I'm moving my chess pieces into position.
right.
I am slowly opening each door.
You open this door and you
Ranger.
notice that there's this room. There's these two statues. They're kind of they're just across from each other. And straight ahead you see stairs going down, and down there you can hear rushed conversation. You're not quite able to make out exactly what was being said, but every now and again you get he's got the gun. I know, but what are we gonna do? What do you want to do?
Gun. Weapon. I can defend myself. And I'm like, gun. There's only 2 people who carry guns, and one of them just kind of stole it from the other. Like maybe Ellen is down there, and I'm gonna kind of step inside to see where everyone is to see what I can see, because I don't even know that Ellen is a darkness or anything,
It's a darkness.
or is
So are you
surrounded
gonna
in darkness.
are you stepping down and going down the stairs?
I am going to slowly creep and make sure I don't get seen.
Do you have stealth? What's your stealth? Do you have stealth?
I do.
What
My
is
stealth
that's
is
that's a me thing. I need to know what your stealth is. What's your stealth score?
62.
62.
We be some stealthy boys.
All right.
I'm spotted easily.
It's a roll that I do for you. The stealth roll is the one roll I do for you, mostly because you can't tell how stealthy you really are. You think you're stealthy, right? Oh, I'm stealthy, until you step on that piece of rock that skids across the floor, alerting the guards down below.
I'm stealth as fuck, boys.
I'm stealthy as fuck, boys.
Stealth as fuck.
Are you gonna go down the stairs?
Yes, stealthily.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping you rolled well. Why am I labeling? I don't want to label. What? I'm so confuzzled. Are you moving me?
I am moving you. I moved to
Okay.
someplace
I'm
where you can't even
confused.
see it.
Yes. Okay, I was confused. I just thought I made myself disappear, and
So you're down here on these
The
stairs.
epitome
and
of stealth.
ahead
Been
of
deleted.
you see this.
Fuck. Sorry.
Do they spot me?
They haven't yet.
I'm going back up the stairs.
Bye. Nah.
I am not dealing with this shit right here. No, not me.
We'll get paid enough for this.
Don't get paid enough for
So
this.
you go back up the stairs.
Yep. My collar's not off. I don't even have my spell book if my collar was off.
Sorry.
I kind of remember what happened the last time I started taking on a bunch of people.
Mm.
What, they died?
It was great.
Um,
Good time.
Actually, no, that's the thing. I don't remember. So all I can tell is that I ended up in a cell and memory loss. So we're just gonna.
Yeah.
As you
Not
come back
repeat
up the
that
stairs,
mistake.
you hear the echoing shots of larger, if not more powerful, weapons echoing in the areas beyond the door.
That I just came from.
No, from over here.
The rampage that you set loose.
The rampage you set loose.
Mm.
So it's up here.
You know, the countless
That's
dead
those doors.
bodies.
They're gonna haunt you in your dreams.
Yeah.
Help me.
Why, Ahote?
Um,
Why did you let my spirit die this way?
Cursed.
You offered to heal me and then ran away. You could have saved me.
You could have saved
Just go
me.
back to that
Could you
guy
have
and
saved
hope
me?
he's still
How would you have
conscious.
saved me? How could you have healed me? You're not a priest. So you lied.
Got
No, no.
acupuncture.
I did not lie. That is actually something I can do.
Yeah, let me
just,
stab
you
you
know-
and heal your wounds.
I know.
It's
I
exactly
understand
how
Isn't
it
that
we're
what
works.
taking a lot
doctors
of
do with
slashing
syringes and
damage.
stuff?
And
So
the-
here's some more piercing damage on top of that.
So what? You would have tried your acupuncture without your needles that have been confiscated? Listen,
Yeah, just
you butt naked, boy. All you got is a loincloth on because of the fact that
We're
you beat to
naked.
death
Yeah.
a
See,
warden
after
watch.
I
And while you were unconscious, they stripped you and were getting ready to throw you down. They brought you, and then you kind of like escaped. They threw you over
another
here.
reason I kind of said no was because like even if you would have unlocked the collar, I don't have my spell book. I don't have enough exhaustion points to use the spells without the book.
You've got what, like eight fatigue, 10 fatigue at most.
At most, yeah, I have 9 fatigue.
All right, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna go through those doors.
Which door exactly? There's 3 of them.
Back through the door where I set the beast from, and I'm gonna go
Here.
to a different door. Oh, is that where I came up from the
That's where-
top?
So you're at the top. This is where you came from.
Mm.
There is.
Nestle's
Yeah,
back at it
I'm gonna try
again,
the bottom
boys.
door.
There is
Yeah,
this
where'd
door
that
here.
guy go that ran away?
Nestle's back at it again. Get yourself some heroic luck.
Yay.
Ooh, thanks.
I'm about to need it.
Nestle's a real one.
Do you open the door and go through?
I peek my head through.
Okay. We'll be back.
Cliffhanger.
We'll
The
be
only
right back.
person
We'll
who
be
has
right back.
not got
Yeah.
anything going on is Bajra.
Yep.
She's like-
Elevator music plays as she hangs in her cell.
Right. Let me see what I divine for you. Ooh, I like that. Are you looking down the hallway? Or not?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. One of you. Either one of you.
I'm peeking around the corner.
All right. You see some more guards make their way into the chamber. And they're kind of doing that side step, right?
All right.
Going into each of the alcoves because they know something's down there.
But I don't know what.
Oh, these trolls get to here cautiously. These guys get to like right about here, moving cautiously. What do you want to do? We'll start with
Start with what?
Moss.
All right.
I'm gonna wait to see what Ellen does, and based on what he does, I know what I'm gonna do.
All right, Ellen.
All right.
Yeah, I take your
Ellen-
suggestion and I reject it.
Ellen's
Nelf
going
has,
to...
just to let you guys know, Nelf has given you all additional one more additional heroic luck.
I saw that.
Oh yeah, we're
Thank you. All right. Ellen's going to
great.
Ellen's going to try and give the barrel a big... No, he's not. Ellen is going to set the barrel right here. And then use the rest of his motion to kind of retreat again.
Okay. Do you set it
It's-
upright or leave it on its side?
I'm leaving it on its side because then it's a smaller target for them.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'd rather move it up a little bit more here. So let's see. Where could I move to? I want to stay close right now. And then I want to take off my goggles and put them on Moss's character. Oh, never mind. He's outside of it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I thought I didn't know. I thought he was staying back, and I thought maybe I moved him. So, Moss, suddenly find in your hands an unusual object.
I put it on, or well, I guess I feel around it, and know that
They
it's
kind of
goggles. and
feel
put 'em
like
on.
some sort of goggles or glasses. You put them on.
Yeah.
Suddenly, the entire area is lit as though it was bright daylight.
Ellen's
so I can
going
see
to.
through the darkness.
Yep. Ellen's going to whisper in his ear.
Ooh, whisper sweet nothings.
When I
Hot.
give you, yes. When I give you the signal, I need you to take your orb of flammable whatever that stuff is and throw it at this barrel.
Real quick, would I know if it's only when it hits a living person?
You did roll an odd 2 on it, so maybe.
Dodgeball, dodgeball, dodgeball.
No, it's so it's not. It's so if it hits living flesh, it'll burn through it. Em- but it's still like a phosphorus grenade. It's still gonna burn. So if you've never seen a phosphorus grenade on flesh, it burns and won't stop burning. But this is just essentially like a phosphorus grenade. So it
Yeah,
will burn.
okay. Okay.
He's also
yeah,
going to hand in one of his actual grenades from the bandolier.
You are.
Okay, I
Just as a
nod.
backup.
Okay. What the fuck am I
And
done?
wait for the signal.
What the heck am I about to do? I'm very. Am I just?
We're about to add arson to your long list of crimes that's slowly growing. Got
Arson is a
murder
little
and
bit better
kidnapping
than
so far.
murder.
Let's just add arson for S's and G's, dude.
All right. So what are you doing now, Markham? Are you stepping back out of the darkness or staying in the darkness? What are you doing exactly?
We're kind of staying tucked here in the alcove. So
Because
if you want
remember,
to,
the darkness is about that big.
right? Oh wait, yeah, no, I need to be right up here, hunkered down, so that this stays hidden. I don't want them to see the barrel.
Are they that stupid?
I don't know.
This.
No, they are not. They kind of get to a point here, and they're like, the darkness keeps moving. Should we fire at it?
Can we hear this
Yeah,
conversation?
you can full on hear this conversation because while it's not a super echoey, it's kind of like being in a it's kind of like being in a stairwell that's surrounded cement and it's got acoustics. So you hear the scraping of their boots, you hear their breathing, you hear them whispering, right? And it's echoing.
Oh, fun.
Do you guys want to do anything before we move on?
I think it's time we lit it up.
Oh,
Get lit.
so
Get lit.
with my arcane touch, it says that I can do magical tricks, and one of them is a small burst of air. Could I use that to push the barrel?
Oh.
Okay, so I understand what you want to do, but why would you use your magical trick to do it instead of just pushing the barrel?
So that we're not going up with it.
No. What I'm saying is just pushing it straight and letting it go.
I'm not that strong.
It's not about
So I have a
strength.
few-
It's not about strength. It's about agility.
Agility?
It's about making it roll straight more than if you can get it to roll. It rolls easily enough. It's a matter of you keeping it straight.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to keep it straight. I'll hold off on that then.
All right. So it kind of looks like they've come to a stalemate. They've kind of like stopped here, and these guys have made their way up. They're like, "What's going on?" And they quickly explain the situation, and they're like, "Maybe we should just charge them." And they're like, "They've got the Gatling gun, or the gun," and they're like, "You can't get all of us, can he? And if we stick to the alcoves, it's harder to hit us." The troll's like, "All right, let's go." So this guy kind of, I just want to make sure. Yeah, so these guys start they were kind of convinced by these guys back here, and they kind of start moving quickly up, crisscrossing as they do, and these guys kind of go from one to another, boom, boom, like they're hopscotching around.
How close are they? How close are these alcoves to each other?
Between each other,
Yeah, like how
they're
if I
about
threw
20
that.
feet. They're about 20 feet center to center.
Okay. All right, never mind then.
What do you want to do?
I say we wait until they get a bit closer before we make our move. They can't see us. They can't see the barrel yet.
I have a backup, so
Always good to have backups.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's backup characters.
Backup plan or backup character?
Both.
It's good to have
sometimes a
both.
backup plan is a backup character.
Selkie, check your DMs.
Okay.
All right, back to the top. We'll let you guys digest and ferment, and that we'll call it the chaos stew going on down there. What are you doing, Ahota?
I'm going through that door. Peeking through that door. I am peeking through that door.
Are you peeking through the door? I am peeking.
Yes.
Beyond the door is very similar to what you've seen before.
Okay, cool. I'll just head out and I'll head
There's a
down.
hallway here.
Yeah, I'll head down this hallway.
You may head down that hallway.
Yes.
So as you come around the hallway, you find yourself looking at another door.
All these doors. I'm gonna see if I can peek through the door.
Okay, go for it. You don't want to try to open it first? I mean, sometimes the simplest answers are the correct answer.
Yeah, I meant like I'm opening the door to peek through it.
Oh, I thought you were kicking the door. Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
I was like, don't kick it. You find what looks like some additional cells.
What happened? Sorry,
What?
got a call. What was that last part? What did I see?
So you looks like you see looks like another set of cells.
I'm gonna go look through the cells. I'm just gonna go explore. I still have the set of keys on me, don't I?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go through and look through all the cells.
Are you looking for another mass murderer?
No, I'm not looking for another mass murderer.
Well, it's very
Doesn't mean you won't find one.
right. It's very similar to what you found before, right? I mean, it's different individuals held. They've got, you can see they got the collars of dis on them, and they're in there for different, whatever reasons. And it's a variety of species. There's not, there's a couple of Tajahu, a couple of Habatu, some Balin, a number of humans, a small lichen, Jakara.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I was just going through. I didn't know if any of them would have also gotten captured or anything. So I was just walking through.
All right. Is that all you're
I'm
doing?
gonna go back up to this door. And yes, that is all I'm doing. Give me a
You're
second.
being very boring. Do something
sorry.
heroic. All right, go take care of what
I
you need to
will.
take care of.
Thank
These guys get right about here. Right, together. For you guys down there. And they're like, okay, so who's gonna rush in? And the troll that's up on the north side over here kind of goes, I guess I will. And
Yeah, that's when I back up.
He steps out and begins a bull rush towards you. So we're gonna go through initiative. I need you to roll your initiative there, Moss, so I can have a card for you if I can find an extra card. I need new cards. I need to go shopping.
All right. That's a 10, so roll again, right? Wow.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So did you roll a natural 10 pop up?
A natural 10,
Yeah. So then you roll a 10 because it explodes.
a 9, so 29.
Oh, nice. All right, Ellen, you get to go first.
All right. As soon as they're there, I'm going to. I can hear them charging, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're 15 feet in front of you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to, like, just kind of gesture at him because I can't really see now, but I know generally where he is, and be like, okay, we're going back. And going to move. Let's see, how far can I move? It's 5, 10, 15. Let's see. Move 30 feet. Okay, so I could get back into the main room easy, right? I kind of dip around the
Yeah.
dip
Easily.
around the corner.
Easily.
So you can be. I'll just kind of pull you with me out because I kind of grabbed your hand before giving you the or arm or something before giving you the goggles just so I know where you are, and then kind of pull you back with me. So now you have a clear shot, and I'm still covering you with the darkness.
Moss.
And as before, gonna stay crouched and gesture for you to stay crouched too. So if they're shooting at where your body should be, it'll be over your head.
Okay. I'm guessing it's my turn.
Yeah, he's basically he's pulled you back, and that's his movement and simple action. He hasn't taken his full action yet, so it is your full action, and you have a simple because you use your move.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the thing at the barrel.
Roll a perception.
Perception.
Yeah, because this is a throwing thing. It's not an actual attack.
So. Okay. 5.
Oh,
Wow.
As this guy
Do it
gets up to
again.
here and this guy starts backing him up, you hit that thing and it hits, it shatters across it, and it takes a second, but you can see it burning through the wood, and then suddenly, oh my god, I've got to actually figure this out.
Oh,
Mash.
shit.
what have we done?
Oh no!
All right, so where that would be in the player's guide, that would be in equipment. Equipment, it would be
Roll for boom.
Yeah, roll for boom. Well, it's not even a matter of that. It has the potential to take out the wall and the alcoves on either side of the cells.
Holy cow! Hey, you were said free the prisoners. I mean, this is the window side, but we just might have made doors.
But we definitely clarified which ones. Just release all of them. Just fuck it.
Great. Give me a second here. I've got to.
Honestly, yeah, that's a good backup plan. I got the cuffs to the key to the cuffs and key to doors, and then a key to the neck things. So
Also, at the
let's
same time, there's nobody to notice if there's nobody to notice. So
it's true.
wipe them all out. And all of us get 30 reputation.
You've put my head into a spin because I'm trying to figure out exactly how much damage this thing actually does.
My deepest apologies.
No worries. I mean, like
Hashtag Team Chaos.
I mean,
None of my
one party
characters' abilities are catered
actually
towards these kinds of events.
actually did a. All right, so it does. Okay, so give me a second. I want to say powder keg. So this thing is. No, that's not what I'm looking for. It's actually a barrel. That's why it's in custody. How many ounces are in a keg?
So many.
Oh,
Oh my god.
did we just blast through like 4 cells?
All right, so this thing.
So many
has-
ounces. Holy sh!
Well, a keg holds 165 12-ounce bottles.
That doesn't 165 12-ounce bottles. So
Yes.
calc. No, I didn't want Call of Duty. No,
No.
calc. So you said
In half a barrel of a keg, there's 1,984
right,
ounces.
and
So,
so
double 1984.
1984. So
It's a great book.
That's almost 4,000.
3,968. So it does 3,968 points of damage, killing both the
Jesus.
trolls.
Oh,
It's how big of a area does this affect? I've never had to do anything this big before. Wow. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Sorry, viewers. If you're watching.
So much math is happening.
math in the
how
math game.
big of a blast radius?
The weird things you Google.
Does
FBI, we're not
a-
doing anything illegal. This
does
is
a-
just.
does a powder
Yeah.
keg effect?
In 5e, it's 10 feet.
That's 5e.
This is Legend of
Yeah.
Kralis.
We
This is
use
okay.
real
Yeah, it's
math
probably a
here.
lot
We
worse.
use
It's probably
We- we
like
use-
you got
we use
shrapnel
so
going
in D&D
places.
it's 10 feet and it does, but this is a powder keg dealing 1d10 fire damage to creatures and objects within 10 feet of it. Okay, great. We do it by the ounce.
Yep.
1
which is
point
a
of
lot
damage
worse.
per ounce. I'm just trying to figure out how big of an
Oh, gosh.
explosive radius that is. All right, so what we'll say
Mythbusters.
yeah, right, Mythbusters. What's the blast radius? Blast radius of a. Oh, we'll use a grenade. We'll see what that does.
Sure.
That's a good start.
Oh my gosh. All right, so on the average, a grenade can be thrown between 20 and 40 meters. The casualty radius of a grenade is between 5 and 20 meters. So between 15 and 60 feet. We'll give it a 30-foot diameter. Oh my god.
Holy crow.
Oh no! Shit caved in the roof.
Oh my god, I think it did. All right. So it does. We know
That's
it
an
does
easy way out.
3,968 points of damage. Let me go to break it, smash it, or destroy it page. Breaking, sundering, and shattering items. Each of the walls. These walls are masonry walls. They have 240 points of damage each. So let's divide that. 240. Oh my god. So effectively what you've done, you go through there, you guys are charging forward, you step back, they see this barrel, and out of the darkness comes this small container of, we don't know, they don't know. Hits the barrel dead on, it incinerates the barrel instantly ignites, and it knocks both of you guys backwards 15 feet into the other barrels. So you each are going to take 10 points of fatigue damage as it slams, as the explosion, boom, slams into you. It has a 30-foot diameter, so 15, no, 30, is it 30-foot radius? Radius, so 30-foot radius. Oh my god. So,
Oh no.
so that's 5, 10, 15,
Just bring out the ruler.
20, 25, 30. Yeah, you guys are going to take 20 fatigue points of damage as this thing slams into you. Make agility checks, both of you, straight up. If you fail, you're going to take 16 points of real damage.
Oh no, our target! Quarry! Oh no,
The
our
target's
quarry!
dead! Oh my god. Oh my god.
We're gonna be able to run from the cops and the Daybreakers. Fuck.
You, Bajra, give me a charisma check. Ellen and Moss, did you make your agility checks?
I got a 25.
Huh?
I got
Fucking prayer.
yeah,
4
I got
successes.
I got 6 successes.
You
Seven
also,
successes.
the explosion also causes these other barrels right here and here, because I'm going to say you took this one. They kind of shake and they kind of come apart a little bit as they're slammed up against the other ones. They kind of like, and you can see dark dust kind of filtering out.
Oh no.
What have you
Oh, we
done?
killed the
25
Minotaur.
I'm going to give it
too.
a 10% damage, 10% chance that the explosion also has bits of fire in it and char and specks
Debris.
of debris that actually causes these other barrels to explode.
Oh my god.
This whole police station could be a crater by the end of this episode if
Yeah,
we're not
and you guys will be dead. So no, it
Hey, at least
doesn't-
we took out the cops. No more corrupt cops.
But you don't know which ones are corrupt and which ones are not. Come on.
There's
them all
no
out.
police, period. It's a lawless state. Martial law, go into
But
it.
no
Yeah.
more criminals either, because we just wiped
Pretty
out
sure we're
both.
Batman villains now.
Yeah, you
like,
guys. So, Bajra, what did you roll in your charisma check?
I got 3 successes.
This is not Gotham City, by the way. Oh my god. How many successes did you get? Sorry.
3.
The explosion rocks so that's the explosion power it has of it. So it destroys all of this. This wall in front of you kind of opens up, and you're hit with this gust of heat and dust as it just slams into you, and it kind of picks you up off the hook, and you fall flat on your butt in front of you with your hands chained in front of you. And you hear, holy fuck, what was that? Coming from the other side of the door, Bajra.
Hello?
Ohote's not there, so he can't experience this.
He's gonna wish he did, though.
Oh my gosh, how does this even affect the above? Hold on, I've got to.
I'd imagine like the entire place probably shook.
Oh,
in
the
all
entire
honesty.
place did shake. I've just got to figure out where
Oh
this
my
sits on the
God.
map.
Did we just
So-
become Bon Voyage?
Oh no! Is the whole directly above us?
So above you, the stone and earth cracks above you, and you can see water kind of leaking into it.
Oh,
You're not sure if that's the sewer or part of the river canal that's underground
What?
you may have actually destroyed.
Oh,
But it's
we're
starting to. You can see it. It's starting to slowly leak, and it's slowly picking up speed and pressure. The ceiling is still intact. These guys were blown back here. You know, they were kind of slammed and pushed back about this far down, and they're like, oh, right? And then suddenly, there's all kinds of chaos going on. Ahote, if he was here, he would have felt the building shake. The whole ground just shook with this massive explosion that you guys just did, which is why explosives are not allowed in the city. This
Yeah.
reason. And
did we do that?
oops, did we do that?
What?
what?
Did I do that?
Did it kill
Bajra.
those other 2 guards?
No, it knocked them back. And with the dust and the water and the ringing in your ears, you have no idea what's happened. Bajra, based off of the
Yes.
conversation that you and I have been having, what do you do?
Okay, now with my hands now in front of me, I completely removed the gag that I was
Okay.
struggling with.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Room service. I'm kidding. Remodeling. Don't mind us.
Pardon our mess.
Well, sweet.
So
We're
is the-
remodeling.
Please, we're remodeling. Don't worry about it. So is
Holy
the wall across from me just like gone?
Oh,
now
it's collapsed down, right? It's shook apart
Oh.
and it collapsed down. And you see in
Okay.
front of you this, as you kind of peer through the darkness in here, you can see this low crater, right? Kind of like in the smoking craters, it kind of leads down, and you can see and you can actually feel the coolness of this water as it's starting to fill up this crater.
What?
And
Like
then
this must have
and
been
you
filmed.
hear like, holy fuck, what, Basha, are you okay?
What the fuck? Hello? Hello? I'm good, I guess.
Make a intelligence check.
Fantastic.
I hate when I do
That
that.
is 4 successes. So 36.
You're not sure, but you think you recognize the voice of one of the night rats. Specifically,
Uh-huh.
who we talked about earlier,
9?
Sarsha.
9?
Huh?
9? That's her. It's
Yeah,
her Sarsha's
Yeah.
9?
Yeah. Basha, are you okay? And
I'm-
and you can kind of see the nose and the snout and the ears kind of peer around in the dust, and oh, I was coming to get you.
Oh my god! And I'm just gonna run over and hug her.
She's like, okay,
Just all over just
okay. We gotta go. We gotta
We
go
gotta-
this
we
way.
gotta go.
And she kind of drops down and she grabs you by your chained hands and starts running. And you notice she's actually dressed in a Warden Watch uniform. Now that you've kind of got it, and she's like, "Man, I'm glad Genevieve said something to us. We've been trying to track you down in here for the last couple of hours. You've left a mess." And she's dragging you along, and she's almost scolding you, like, "You should know better than this. What's wrong with you?"
Yes. And there's some others in here.
I think both Taja
Some
and Luke
others
can no
need-
longer be the moral compass.
Just we came with some other. There's some others in here. There's others there.
Yeah, but you're
Guys.
more important. Let's go.
Okay.
You're not going to fight her.
I gotta. Things.
I mean, you have
Judge-
no idea that Ellen and your other Tajahunu friend are down here. You don't even know that Alan is on the other side.
There's the guy we're looking for. He's down here. We can't leave. We have to find him. He's down here somewhere, probably.
Oh, you guys are having this conversation right over here. Let me pull up a Roka. There you go. That's about the size of the Roka comparatively.
Aw.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
We gotta.
What is your Tango? We gotta go. We don't got time for this. I mean, they've let someone let one of the Bahul ups here is just. I think we gotta go.
Okay, I need to get my stuff. They took all my shit. I need my shit.
Your shit's replaceable. We's gots to go.
There's
Ellen,
some things in there that's not
Ellen
replaceable.
and Moss, what do you want to do? again, you're on the outside edge of this indention of like a micro crater that kind of sunk down, and you can kind of see it sinks up into this area. It's almost like a clamshell, right? And you guys are you can kind of see that. Ahote, you weren't around when this happened. I don't know if you heard this. Were you here when we did the explosion?
I was not.
So
Sorry.
basically, they did 3,968 points of damage in a 30-foot radius, literally destroying. If you can look at the map here, destroying everything that's in the red. It's now a minor crater, kind of like a minor crater. It's clamshell kind of crater, right? And
Structural stability is compromised.
yeah,
Can I
and
learn that attack?
a couple of people are dead. And
A couple.
yeah, well, and you felt as you're kind of walking around, the whole ground shook as though the gods themselves had landed on the floor next to you. You almost lose your balance from the explosion, and then suddenly mass mayhem happens, starts beginning up there. You hear a couple more shots, and you hear, he's down. What the fuck was that? Right? You clearly heard he's down, and then what the fuck was that? And suddenly people are saying, we gotta get out of the building, and upstairs it suddenly starts to clear very, very quickly as individuals begin to flee.
Don't mind us, we're just detonating the armory.
What do you want to do, Ahote?
Downstairs is where it came from. I know that much, don't I?
Yeah.
Odds or even. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be fucking odds. Yep. He's gonna go back through those doors.
Which
He
doors?
already has a back to the stairs that he was, where he saw everyone there, and just decided to turn around. He's gonna go back down the stairs.
As you start to come down those stairs, these trolls and human guards come scrambling up the stairs, and behind them you get the smell of this fine, dusty, explosive, fiery essence as they come rushing up, and they literally push you to the side and continue rushing past you. And they're like, "We got to get out! It's gonna collapse!"
Quick, take this collar off me. I don't want to die here.
Please take this off! I'm a criminal! Stop! And they're like, fuck you, get out of our way! They do a stiff arm right in your face, like, get out of our way! You know? As you're kind of being spun around by these guys, you suddenly feel this very large hand on the back of your neck pick you up and says, "You're still coming with us."
Oh,
Well done.
well.
You kind of squirm your head around and you see this massive troll. He's got 4 curves of his horns. His whole upper chest. You can see the tats just kind of coming up through his neck. His arms are just laced with these tatis, which are just filled with the story of his life. And he's just grabbed you. And he's this dark bluish gray thing. He's standing easily 9 feet tall, and he's just grabbed you by the back of the neck. You can feel the claws of his hand just digging into your flesh, almost piercing it. And he just literally lifts you off the ground and is running with you straight ahead.
So is this going to be like the scenes from A-Team where BA is faced off with this other massive dude when the place is like burning and collapsing all around them?
Yeah, there you go. Right on.
Yeah, definitely as I'm getting lifted up.
I was thinking more
First off,
Rambo when he's caught in the mines and everything's exploding around him. But
Yes.
yeah.
There we go.
First off, I've never been lifted up like this or disrespected in such a manner.
Like he gives a fuck.
I instantly just start squirming and I turn around and swing it to get down.
Strength check. Opposed strength check.
Oh, I'm gonna think that I'm gonna win. That is an odd 1.
That's an odd 5. Look at
Do
the
that
strain.
roll up. Want to
Want to keep going?
You rolled a 5 on my one.
Look, it's on the screen. This is
I
why
know.
I this is why I post it so everybody can see what I've rolled.
Oh God, why would you do this to me?
Roll off.
Roll
Do
off.
it.
Well, we kind of have to.
It's
I've got
Explode.
14 successes.
That's a
you can do it.
7. My fucking thing is
What's
my
your-
strength is 71. So that's
Tied. He still got a hold of you. You didn't break the grip.
Oh
Damn it.
man.
I'm gonna
As
keep
you
swerving.
begin
It's
to
like,
turn to do that, you can feel another powerful hand grab one of your legs. And now he's kind of caught you with your neck here and one leg here, and he's got you close, and he's like almost using you as a shield to bash through other people.
I'm going to use my other
Oh.
2 arms and pry his arms off of me.
Strength check.
Do it.
I'm gonna give you a
Nope, not-
plus. Hold on, I have to erase this. I'm gonna give you a plus 2 successes for your other arms on that though.
+2.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want to see?
No, I
Because I can
believe
show
you.
you this.
No, I believe you.
Too.
Okay, I believe you. Because I rolled a 95. You actually turn around and you kind of kick him in the stomach with with your free leg, and you use your other 2 hands to pull it off, and you kind of tumble down. And he goes, "It's your fucking funeral." And as he comes down, as you hit the ground, do you want to make an agility check to see if you land correctly?
Yes.
He has a 5.
Oh God. That's 4.
You hit the ground kind of hard, and as it's your fucking funeral, he kicks you in the back kind of hard, and you just, you take 4 fatigue points.
4 fatigue points.
See, I don't have to hit your health points. I can suck you and your fatigue points. That's even worse. All right,
True.
Okay.
we will be back to you, Ahote. What are you guys doing down there? You can now see the water. It's starting to clear out because the water is like the coming down of the water, and the moisture in the air has actually cleared out a little bit of the dust that you guys have left there, and you can see now this pit, which is maybe about 4 feet deep, is about halfway full.
Oh, fun. Ellen can't see out of the darkness without his glasses now, can he? So he's gonna ask, "What's going on? What happened? I can't see it."
I swear, if all of this wasn't going on, I would fight the fuck that bro.
My character is he's frozen right now. He's looking at the crater and he's like, "Oh my god, I did this."
What? Can I have my glasses back at the very least?
He's
You're
not responding.
I'm just gonna like
Hey.
climb up his face with my hands and like try and grab the glasses off. It's like
Guys.
So you slip these off his
Guys.
head and you throw them back on yours, and you see in front of you, like I said, it's a 30-foot diameter or 30-foot radius. Explosion where it's concave and the roof is concave. It looks like a clamshell, right, on either end, and water is now gushing in from the top.
Ellen's
What's-
gonna be like, as he's putting on, he's like, "All right, whatever you're dealing with, this crisis of yours, we need to." Oh fuck! He just stops for a moment. He goes, "Okay, come with me," and he's just gonna drag him along.
All I can imagine is him just standing there in awe, and he's just.
Yeah. And I would like to, let's see, each of these is 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, because this wall's just gone. So I can make it up into this room, right? And the wall's blown out
Yes.
down here.
Everything that's
so-
in the red is blown open. The walls have been shooken open. The big thick portions are still kind of there, but they're crumbling.
Okay. Oh, fun. Okay. I think that's as far as I can get on my turn, right? I was gonna, go around to the front and then check on our target and try and let him out if he's still in one
remember,
piece.
you still got your full action, which you can sacrifice for your for another move action, and you can double your move action. It costs you 10 fatigue, but you can double that. So essentially, in one turn, if you're just moving double, you can move, what is it, 20 feet for you guys, right? So 20, 40, 60, 80 feet in one turn without overrunning.
Okay, well, I'll sacrifice my full action to get another. What was it? Another 20 feet? You said.
So it'd be another. If you just, are you just gonna move normally?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
idea. I
yeah,
mean,
so
like
then
more like a
5,
run.
10,
We're like
15.
running.
Are you running or are you double move? Are you hustling? So hustle is double, running is triple, and sprinting is quadruple. I mean, you are in a rubble-filled area, so I'm not really sure running would probably be the best.
Fair enough. It's gonna be more of like a jog until we get to stable ground.
So you guys can make it to right about here.
So, okay. Well, I was gonna say if we went diagonal, couldn't we make it till like?
Well, that's what I did. Is I dragged you diagonally. You guys still get through the door and then diagonally.
Oh yeah, because that's all blown out of the way. Okay, perfect.
Right.
All right, yeah.
Well, actually, hold on. If we do that, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you guys can make it right to there diagonally.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
Okay, that's the end of you guys' turns. You still have your full actions. You guys want to do anything, Moss? Are you still like in Stunville?
Yeah, no. My character just
Can I? Okay. Yeah.
I'm basically catatonic.
All right.
I don't suppose I can make any sort of perception check to try and see in the cell, or now do that next time.
Not
Because I
this. Well, you so the cell, the way it's blown out, you recognize the what looks like the form of a Bahul in the darkness or in the cell ahead of you. I mean, you can see right through, but there's still dust. And
Oh,
stuff
right.
Kind of,
That's true. It's
kind
blown out. The
right.
wall's blown out.
The wall's blown out, so you can still see, but there's still rubble everywhere. But you
Right.
do make out the form of what looks like to be the Bahul.
Perfect.
9 just looks at you and says, "We gotta go, Tangle. We gotta go. We just gotta go."
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let her drag me. I'm still kind of like scrambled brain from everything that happened, so I'm just gonna let her drag me.
She drags you up, and you make it through a couple of doors. She's got keys, and she quickly gets through them. She goes, "We're just gonna keep the handcuffs on you for a little bit until we get." And as you guys come around to this area over here, you come over here.
I'm like, yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
it's completely empty. And she's like, "That explosion must have. They're clearing out everything. We gotta go." Right? And now she's even more panicked. Like, we gotta go. Like, Oroka, Canis are very. Have you ever seen a fox in real life? How like they're like, "We gotta go, we can't stay, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go." She's doing that. We gotta go now, we gotta go now, gotta go. This is bad. This is very bad.
Okay, we gotta go.
And she hauls you all the way up to here. This guy, you're dropped over here. Hote is where he kicked you and went through the door. All right. This guy's gone. This guy's gone. And as you guys make your way, as you're making your way up the stairs, Baja, you see Ahote kind of getting up off the floor. He's rubbing his side like, oh, and you can kind of see what looks like maybe an indent, maybe broken ribs. You're not really sure. And he's like really holding his side as he's getting up.
Oh my god. just hold off for answer. Can I run over to him and help him up? Just
Absolutely.
just give him an elbow to kind of lift him up.
You suddenly feel more hands on you,
buddy.
Ahote.
Hey, buddy.
You like? Okay, never mind. If you wouldn't have said anything, I would have started swinging again. I'm not trying to get.
I'm coming around. Oh God, it's Basra. Damn, down she goes, and then suddenly there's a Roko on you. What the fuck are you doing? Stabbing you.
Oh, I'm like,
So you guys get over. You're over here. You're helping him up, and Nine kind of
Buddy.
just looks at you. She goes, "What are you doing? He's a criminal. We gotta go."
We're criminals, in case you forgot. So, like,
We're
we
not
got.
this kind of a criminal. Oh my God.
Neither is he. He faked it. Long story. Just help me out.
And as so you help up, and she goes, "Well, stop." And she turns you around. And your manacles kind of fall off, and it's come down here. I think I can get this to work.
Okay.
Because I think I can take off your collar.
she says that to me.
She says that loud enough to Bajra, and you can see.
I stop.
You stop.
I try to stop her.
You go
I'm
to
like, no,
stop
no,
her.
no, 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 no,
But
no.
what? I've got it. It's okay.
I just watched somebody's head explode from that.
I'm sorry?
You hear Bajra. She's grabbed the collar, and you can hear the sliding of the key inside the hole. And you just heard Ahote say, "I've just watched somebody try to take his collar off, and he lost his head."
I'm good.
You suddenly hear this click, click, and it falls to the floor. Just, what? What is your problem?
And look at the key. I'm like, does that key look like the exact same key
Yes,
that I saw get mangled?
yes.
What the fuck?
I'm like, through that door, there's a body there with no head.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you on that. In the meantime, there's a crater. We're all freaking out. Your book. Oh shit, your book. Oh my god.
She goes, "Do you want me to take your collar off?"
I hesitate for a second. I was like, okay, yeah, no, yeah. You just took hers off. Okay,
She
yeah.
been down. You can hear this click, 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 and then it just falls to the ground.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. All right.
you had.
Where's my book?
And I'd leave them here. They could track them.
Okay, that's good. Good plan. I'm actually gonna kick mine down the stairs.
Where's Ellen?
I haven't seen him. Have you?
No, I woke up in the cell. What
So did
happened to
I.
you?
Ryan grabs your hand and goes, "We gotta go. We don't have time for a family reunion right now. We have got to go." And she just grabs your hand and she yanks you through this door.
Just gonna let her.
And as you come across this door, you see this Kova, and what used to be his head is this bloody mess. There's blood mist everywhere on the walls and things like that. Little brain matter kind of still clinging to the window.
What the fuck?
And there's this other human right here. Come on, give me some. His arm is half ripped off. Blood just slowly, finally finished. It's starting to it's thick and it's stopped pouring out. She looks, the hell happened here? Oh my God,
What
we
the
gotta go.
fuck?
We gotta go.
We gotta go. I'm gonna grab a Hote.
We got to go.
With Ellen.
She's like totally ignoring, just pulling on you. Like, we have got to go. As you come around to this corner here, there are human bodies and other bodies, cost bodies, broken, smashed,
Holy cow.
arms ripped off, and they're all just kind of like all over the place. And then right about here, you see this huge. Give me this. You see this huge body of this Bahul, just laying there. And she starts, "Oh my God, what have you done? Oh my, we gotta go." And she's pulled you. Are you following Ahote? Okay,
No,
Ahote
I'm-
is stunned,
I'm not.
staying right there. And she's like, "We gotta go." And she starts running up these stairs, and she's pulling you along. She's gonna keep pulling at all her strength unless you stop her. She
Hey,
has
Yellow.
she has no reason to stop for non-rats.
That's valid. I'm
Hey, Yellow.
just
I'm gonna go find Ellen.
You're gonna go down the stairs. I mean, where you don't even know where Ellen's at.
No, I don't. But I'm assuming that he was looking for the same person we're looking for. And
But I'm not trying to be one of those jams. Well, you didn't write this down. No, but you really don't know where they're at, right? I mean, you
I
got
have no
picked up,
idea.
right? You got picked up. You got into a fight, and they jumped you and beat you and knocked you out, tased you, hauled you off, and threw you in a cell as they were trying to clean up the mess that you did. And they were dealing with. Then Bajra started making all kinds of issues. They dragged her down. So you've kind of been stuck up in this region over here for the last 45 minutes. You have no idea, other than what you see on the map right now, of what is around you. This is essential, and you know that this down here is something you've seen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow that. I kind of have no choice.
I mean, I'm not trying to say that you can't. You can wander the building. Absolutely. I'll let you do that. But you
No, because I wouldn't
technically,
wonder.
I mean,
I'd be looking for them, and I'm assuming that Ellen, of all people, would have self preservation.
that's a
I'm
mighty
sorry.
big assumption.
How many people did we just let loose into the streets from this?
yeah. We were worried about the crime rate before. Now I am the crime rate.
Right?
We're not the Senate, but we are the crime rate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna run after them.
All right. So, right behind you, Bajra, suddenly you find Ahote kind of chasing you guys up the stairs. Back to you guys down here. You kind of notice, like I said, you kind of make out the form of a Bahul. What do you do?
I'm gonna drag him over to it and try and like check to see if he's conscious or alive or something.
He's conscious. He's like just stunned, and he's looking at you with these big, bright, bluish, bluish pink eyes at you. It's just like, oh, and you notice that his hide is completely white, and he has no horns.
I'd like to tell him to kind of turn around. Turn around. I'm going to take the collar off of you. I've got the key.
Kind of stumbles and kind of just okay. It's just dazed, and kind of like gets down on one knee so you can reach up there.
Oh yeah, he can't see us because he's now suddenly encompassed in darkness, isn't he?
Right.
I'm gonna
Trust.
take the collar off, let it drop to the ground, take the collar that I have, and now that I don't have any cops to, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna grab both of them, and then if we run into any cops, I'll just slap them on them. So I'm gonna grab him, kind of like put his hand on my shoulder, and like got Moss's character on one shoulder and him on the other, and just be like, "Hang on, we're getting out of here."
So you make your way down the hallway through a door through what looks like what?
I was gonna say, because he thought he saw Bajra, he doesn't know she's escaped, he would actually cross to like up here and then try and pop out up here and head down that hallway.
Oh, really?
Just
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
because he doesn't know she's been rescued. All he knows is that, like, wait, I thought I saw Bajra. I just need to double check.
Makes that's fair. That's fair.
Good looking out, buddy.
He wouldn't know she's been rescued, and he's not gonna leave a potential ally down there.
So you guys cross over into this area right here, and the water now is about 3/4 of the way up. It's kind of slippery. You kind of slip and slide a little bit as you make your way across. And you get to this other side and begin looking into these rooms, and there's no Bajra.
Huh. Can I just like have the door key and just like unlock every cell door as I look in just to see?
Sure.
All right, yeah, I just go down and I open every cell door.
Be free!
Are you freeing everybody that's down there?
Might
now,
as well.
Now remember, El, that this is the area where they keep what they consider the more important, not necessarily the more dangerous, but the more important individuals. These could be connections to other criminal organizations. These could be serial killers. These could be people these are people who have broken the law in such a way that they deserve to be down here.
Oof.
But not all of them. I mean, Bajra was set up.
It's true.
So you can let them go. Are you going to open the door and take the time to remove the collars of disc and remove their manacles on every single person that's in these cells on this side? And are you going to go back and do the same for everybody else on the other side while it's starting to fill up with water? It's either that or they drown.
Yeah, my character he taps on your shoulder and says, "We need to let them go. We can't if we don't. They're on our conscience."
Anything in the red is dead.
It's true.
All right.
Ellen will take off the collars, but not the handcuffs, kind of, because that would shorten it.
All right. So
I'm gonna roll a D100 to see if it's one thing. He's gonna be like, yeah, screw it, let's get out of here. If it's another, he's gonna be like, nah, not leaving these people to drown. Okay. No, yeah, he's gonna try and get everyone out.
Okay.
He has seen enough death in his time that he does not want these people to die without trial, no matter what they've done. So not going to take the time to remove the handcuffs, but if they cooperate, if they're like, I'm not trusting you, then he's not going to bother to try persuading them. Just anyone who's willing to let him take off.
Everybody's willing. Are you kidding me?
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So then, yeah.
Wait, you're
he'll
freeing me?
It off.
Sure. Take it off. You know?
Yeah. It's like handcuffs. You're on your own. Find
So
something, break
first
it.
off,
But
I'm gonna give you an instant 3 philosophy points towards good for what
Okay.
you're doing, and I'm gonna give you 2 heroic luck for what you're doing.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Because this was also one of those role-playing situations. Is do you let them die and you escape, or do you? And as you start to finish this up, water has started to creep into the cells at a very high rate now, and you can almost hear the gushing of the water. And as you guys make it towards the end of down here, you suddenly hear this, and you feel the water's already made its way all the way over to this section, just a little bit. By the time you guys make it down here, as you guys enter these whatever side doors you come in,
Mm-hmm.
there is a gushing of water that begins to fill up. And since it's in such a small area, it literally starts to fill up. And the time you hit the stairs, you're at chest level.
Okay. So we went up and down. Do we get all the cell doors open?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, by the time you get this all done, it's finally collapsed. And as you make your way out, it almost pushes you forward. And as you make your way to the stairs, it's at chest level, and you're barely making up the stairs. And just as you get to the top of the stairs, the cavity where the stairwell fills with water. It starts to push up into.
Oh, so it's starting to flood up here too now?
Water will go to a point where it's found its buoyancy.
Okay.
No matter what that looks like.
My character is gonna take that -10 fatigue to be sprinting.
All right, so
All
you're
right. So
sprinting.
you're just running out.
We'll be back. Let me get over to these guys real quick.
Yeah.
As you guys come up this entrance right here, you find that this place is just mass chaos now. You have various individuals and other people starting to push their way down into the stairwells around you, because there's more than that. There's stairwells here, and it's become crowded, and now they're like they're actually calling for I don't want to say waterbenders, but they're calling for priests, casters, spellcasters that are familiar with the water element, and you can see a couple of these guys who are station spellcasters are starting to make their way down, and you guys finally find yourself out on the street in front of the magistrate's office, and it's crowded.
As we were running through, could I have made a perception check or something to see if I don't know, would have seen my spell book anywhere or the bag that I know that she had it in, that Bajra had it in at one point, or any spell book?
Unfortunately, if you look at the map, you were on this side of the building and were taken down over. You were taken down over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anything that was down would be found underneath and in the one room that you guys were at.
Wow.
It's up to you. I mean, you can spend time here exploring to try to find your stuff. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that this is the area where where it would have last been seen by anybody.
Yeah. Can I?
Because remember,
oh, did I finish your thing?
Bajra was assaulted and had took on everybody down in this room. Come on.
Oh yeah.
This room down here. And that's the last place that she had your stuff. I fought the law and the law won.
No, I would go out with her, or I would go out with them into the street.
It is crowded. Now it's only got watch wardens in it. It's got a number of other individuals coming in. You've got commoners all over the place. And then suddenly you're jumped upon from behind.
I had a plan for that,
What
or
do you
just
do?
in case. As we were coming up, I wanted, because the blink ability doesn't say anything about us, or it doesn't say anything about me not being able to carry other people or blink with other people.
Mm.
Hold on. But it also says that it doesn't say that you can. So the way the rules as intended or rules as written means that the character can blink.
Okay.
You can blink. If it was to say you could blink with somebody else, then it would say the character and one other or more individuals would be able to blink. But it's a Nightcrawler ability basically.
So you just nope out of there?
Nightcrawler could actually blink with other people, but that it's the same kind of thing. It's you blink into a different location.
Okay. So they jump up on me though, right?
From behind, you suddenly feel something jump on you.
Okay. I'm gonna try to knock it off because I'm clearly behind Bajra, so I know it's not her again, which means it's probably hostile.
You turn to throw this thing off, and Luna is all over you.
She made.
Oh, I give her the tightest fucking hug. I roll on the ground with her. Like,
And
oh my god.
at that point, um, 9 just grabs you. Like, we still got to move. We're not safe. We got to go back. And she starts pulling you into one of the nearby alleys, and you slowly over the next few minutes make your way back to the rebel hideout with Janine there.
As we get into are we dead sprinting all the way back?
Oh yeah.
The hideout. Okay, I wouldn't have stopped then. I would have gone back with them. But as we get to the hideout, we catch our breaths. Luna, did Ellen make it out? I'm pretty sure I can actually communicate with my animal now.
Wow.
You get the feeling that no, she didn't see Ellen at all.
I cannot actually, but I can still.
I mean, she gives you enough of an understanding that no, I didn't. Is essentially the message that you get from Luna.
Fuck. Is everyone still outside, or is it just me? Because I stopped.
What do you mean outside? Where? Outside the hideout?
Yeah.
I guess you stopped because 9 just grabbed Basra and kept running in. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. And she kind of like slumps up against the wall. She's like, "You're more trouble sometimes than you're worth."
They have no idea.
I've been told that.
Anyways,
What the fuck are you doing?
What are we doing? And as you kind of like start to argue, around the corner comes Tuz,
So
Kane, and Lennox. They're like, Basra! You know, and Tuz just kind of jumps right on top of you as as we're gonna have to talk a little bit more about these. I got ideas.
Yeah.
As Tuz just kind of like rolls around on you, and it's just grabbing you by the waist, tail wrapped around your leg, and just giving you this big hug. She says,
Oh my God.
"We missed you."
What? How? What? I'm so confused. I love you all. I'm glad you're here. Very confused.
Back to Ellen,
Dude,
the unknown Taja, who you still haven't introduced yourselves to,
Yeah, I know.
and Alan, Alan the Bahul. As you guys make your way up, you've made your way up to the second level. It's flooding, and you're getting pushed back now. You got people rushing up, and you hear people calling, "They're escaping! Get them!" And you're getting pushed back. You're getting pushed by other people and watch wardens and other people who are rushing down trying to stop and what's basically the flooding of New York City underneath that you've created here, and trying to push that back with spells. And then you got other warden watches jumping on other people to keep them from going wherever they're going and rearresting them, and fights begin to break out. Cats and dogs are living together. Mass chaos has happened again. Team chaos.
It's about to get worse.
And you guys have kind of... It's about to get worse. And you've kind of made your way... No, not there or there. I hate when I forget to do that. You have made your way up to this section here.
It's still not light.
Still not what?
It is still not... Oh, those stairs? So, okay, on the second level, it's still flooding there, though, right?
Yeah, behind you.
Where the bodies were noticeable and stuff?
Yeah, so basically what you saw is you came up, we'll go through here to the second level. Here. You kind of made your way through here. The water was chasing you. You saw this humanoid body kind of floating, its head's missing. This other humanoid is starting to. It's how it's like kind of rocking in the water, right? It's starting to move. Arm is kind of almost ripped off. You make it into this area, and people are just. Warden watches are just. Get you guys out of the way. Are just streaming down this staircase.
So I was actually going to say before we got to there, when Ellen saw those bodies, he would have kind of taken the hands off his shoulders, clasped Alan and the new Tajahu's hands together and said, Alan, you're wanted with the Daybreakers. Go there. I know you can handle yourself, so keep the Bahul safe. And he kind of shoves them, and he's going to try and find Bajra and Ahote because he doesn't know they've escaped. So he's just going to kind of like run around looking for them real quick. frantically, because as far as he knows, last he saw, they got beaten unconscious.
Right. The last you saw
Yeah,
is that
so
they
he's
got
like-
beaten.
That's fair.
Yeah, he's freaking out, thinking he's left his friends to die somewhere, and he needs to make this right.
All right, so let me open up this map for you, because you're kind of running around here. Where do you
And he
wanna
knows
go?
he can move faster alone, so he's like, okay, this guy can clearly handle himself.
Where do you want to go on the map?
He'll follow the little trail of bodies north first into that, I guess, area where Ahote came from,
Into here?
and just, yeah. And
The door's open. There doesn't seem to be anybody there.
oh, that's right, he let everyone out.
More or less, not really.
Oh, that's right. All right, you gonna do another roll, see what you do. All right. He'll run around and just like the same thing, just key in the lock. This time he's not even gonna bother with the collars though. He's gonna just key in the lock and be like, "It's flooding, run! It's flooding, run!"
All right, so you go do that on that side.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you 3 more turns per se before you.
All right. He has to get out of
have
there
to get
because
out.
there's gonna be people coming down. He'll run to the southern hall and see if maybe they took Ahote and Bajra down there.
You mean down,
And last
down
resort-
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same situation. It's full of
Okay.
cells.
Yeah, he'll unlock all the cells, just yell, run, flood, and if he doesn't see Ahote and Bajra, which he won't, he'll carry on, just full speed.
As you begin to come down around the corner, you are suddenly
Mm-hmm.
as you come back out, this whole area. I'm just gonna put. So, what I want. They're just filled with various species that a warden watches spellcasters, mixed with inmates that you've let go, and they're being
Oh, no.
recaptured.
They're being recaptured.
Well, at least they're not dead.
And they're kind of being hauled out. They're kind of being literally chain gang together. As they're catching them. No one seems to really realize that you. Are you still running around with your globe of darkness on?
Oh, heck yeah.
That is more trouble than it's worth.
I have not attacked
I mean,
anyone.
right, and people are like, "What the hell is that? What did they release down there?" Somebody quick,
I'm
shoot
the
it!
demon of death.
Somebody quick, shoot it!
And
couple
this is how
shots are gonna
lessons
get
are
fired
made,
at you.
guys.
Miss.
Do I get any type of advantage because I'm running crouched?
No advantage, but I'm just rolling because you're covered in darkness. You basically have concealment of 100%, right? So they're just if I roll an odd one, someone's probably hit you.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit.
That was a yeah, and so that was 100. That was 20. They're shooting at you, but yeah, they're missing you. They're shooting at the darkness, not knowing what they're shooting at, right? They're like trying to fire into the center, and they just keep missing you because they don't have a good sight on you. Now, where do you want to go?
Last ditch effort. So for my third thing, he's going to swing back by the room he saw them get thrust into for interrogation, in hopes that maybe they're just still there.
You're gonna rush over here.
Yep.
You open the door, and inside is one body, an overturned table, a chair, the clothing that Bajra was wearing before she was basically manhandled. You see a large satchel there, a sword, and I think that's her rope dart that you see there, and her mask,
Would his pistol also be there?
and a pistol.
Can I grab like
Oh,
all
she didn't
that?
have her. She
except
didn't
the
have her
body?
mask. She came dressed as a warden watch.
Oh,
so
that's right. Yeah. So the warden.
All
watch,
of her
yeah.
normal clothes are
Yeah.
Gucci.
I forget that you. Yeah. Did you leave the
Yeah.
mask back at the base?
Yeah, she just
Okay.
came in with a hat, which was very, very precarious.
I thought you had like kept the mask on or kept the mask with you.
The mask and the hood are all one.
Oh,
so
by the way,
it won't work
Ahote,
without.
now that you've actually had the chance to take a look at it, you see this weird kind of emblazoned brand right in the middle of Bajra's forehead.
Ooh.
So you find like this. You find the satchel. It's got a big book in it. You find a sword, a pistol, the Bajra's rope
Warden watch
dagger kind of thing. She whips around a lot. Not very effective with it, but she uses it a lot. And that's really it. Besides the bloody marks in the body and the overturned table and chair, and that was a heck of a fight that happened in there.
He's
Two
gonna do the.
bodies. I killed
Yeah.
2 of them.
You're right. You did.
I killed
Um,
2 of them.
All right, he's going to do something he hasn't done in a very long time, and he's going to utter a quick prayer for the safety of Bajra and Ahote, not knowing he has no idea what their fates are right now. He's going to grab what he recognizes as their gear. Well, he'll just grab the sword, the pistol, the rope dagger, and then the satchel, and just book it out of there. Because at this point, he's searched everywhere he can. He's just got to hope they made it out.
Maybe they were in the rubble.
That's what he's also worried about.
Dun, dun, dun.
His only hope is that he remembered looking in, and he didn't recall seeing them in any of those nearer ones before they got
So you have a
blown to bits.
choice. You have a choice. You can either go down this long hallway or up those stairs.
He's gonna try the hallway.
You make your way around this hallway, and it comes to a set of stairs. Do you want to go up the stairs? Yes.
Yes.
You come out up here into what looks like kind of like the equivalent of a locker room, I guess, of the warden watches coming on or going on to their tours. There's a couple of empty weapon racks right here.
Everyone's got their weapons right now.
And there is a door here.
Running through the door. At this point, he is booking it out of there.
Which way do you want to go? Left or right?
Let's take a left. He seems to remember that being the general direction they came in. And I'll say he'll accidentally swing to the left upon going through, and then quickly figure that's a dead end and go the other way.
So wait,
Or is it?
you come here? There's a door here. There's a door right there.
on. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can put myself where I thought I was. Oh, that's not me, but. That little like rounded alcove right there on the left.
So here,
Oops. Yes.
that's a set of stairs going up.
Going up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is like a 3-story building with basement.
He's pretty sure he's on ground level, so he's gonna take the right door instead. He's gonna like pop through there and he's gonna be like, okay, you know what? That can't be right. I'm gonna go to the right.
So you make your way here. There's another door in front of you. You open that door, and this room is filled with warden watches, who are yelling and screaming. They're not like chaotically. They're like trying to pass orders and what's going on and do this and do that.
Right.
And you can see right outside the door. These two doors are wide open. Outside is the main street, and it's filled with all kinds of individuals. Do you slip outside?
Oh, definitely. This orb of darkness is going to sprint outside and cause more panic as all of a sudden everything's pitch black for these people.
Oh my god! I can't see what happened.
My
Did you
God.
guys see that?
Fucking
Oh my
agent
God.
of chaos over here.
It's like a wave at like a ball game, except it's of people screaming in terror as they're suddenly blind for a few seconds, a millisecond.
What's going on? Oh my god! I'm blind. You eventually make your way back to the rebel hideout. For all intents and
Oh, as
purposes.
soon as he's outside, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
For the heck of it, as he's running out, could he try and like slap the two collars on two of the warden watches as he passes them in the darkness?
You just slap bracelet these dudes with a collar?
Insult at
I
insult
will
to
allow you
injury.
to do this, but that's going to be considered an attack.
Oh, nope, I don't want to do that then.
Please make it canon that the collars of Dis are slap bracelets.
Well, that's how it was described as with you guys. They went whoosh.
Well, what they did is
That was a clink.
so what they did is if you've ever seen one of these collars, did you guys ever watch obviously Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know those collars that they had? That's essentially what that's what they were like, right? Except they were made out. These are made out of like a steel leather kind of thing, and then they're clasped in the back, and on the back is a small, maybe half-inch, inch by inch box. That is where the key goes in and all that other fun stuff.
So, actually, potentially, because no one has seen me yet, if, I'm outside and I slap it on them, it would be an attack and it would drop, but if I'm in a crowd, they wouldn't necessarily see me, right?
What do you mean?
Oh, like sneak the collar onto
think
one of
he's-
them?
No, I
I
mean,
think he's
Because if
talking
you
about
attack
dropping
in the darkness, then your darkness drops.
right,
And they
but
would see
if,
you
if
putting
I
the collar
do it
on.
and... No, because it's a slap, so do it and drop my hands, and then
these
would they even
clunky.
know that I was the one
No,
that did
they're
it?
they're
Oh.
clunky.
They
They're
chunky.
clunky. You literally have to throw it around and it kind of comes together and you have to click it together. It's not like a
Oh.
slap. You have to
Oh.
clunk it around.
If it's okay, yeah. If that's the case, then it's not worth the effort to try and do that. He'll drop it on their feet as he passes them. They'll just see
You got two
two
of them escaped.
open. Yeah,
YOLO.
What the hell is this?
you got two dangerous criminals on the loose. Congrats, guys.
Yeah,
But-
just two. It's
Just
okay.
two. Just two.
As you exit the building and make your way into the crowd, you hear someone say, "Follow that blackness." It's not invisible. It is a ball
Yep.
of blackness.
It's a noticeable orb of darkness. So, something I'd like to do, I'd like to kind of crouch a little bit so I'm shorter than most of the people around me.
You're already kind of. I mean, what?
Oh,
you're
perfect. If I'm-
you're what 5'6" at
Five,
most.
5'6", yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind that. I don't need to crouch. I'm just gonna kind of. I want to get to where the crowd is thickest with civilians and then drop it.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way. You find a.
Yep.
They kind of scream and they're like, "Oh, what was that?"
And
Did you
as
guys see
soon as
that?
he's going to pretend he was blind too, and he's just gonna be like, "What the?"
Right on.
Blend in.
Southland.
You guys, you eventually make it back to the rebel hideout, where you find Bajra kind of surrounded by a couple of other individuals you've never met before. Roka, as you walk into the building, Ellen, you notice that in the main hallway where you kind of get there is Bajra, kind of like sitting on the floor, and she's got a Mannix kind of sitting on her lap, a Roka kind of snuggled up next to her, and standing above her are these two humans, and they're all chatting, and some of them,
Can I have gotten dressed at this point if some time has passed?
well, the only amount of
We're
time that has
very
passed
naked.
was about 5 minutes. I mean, the best you could probably grab is a cloak, unless you wanted to actually go all the way through and find your place and
We're
grab
at
your
least
dress.
putting on a shirt and we're putting the hood back on because she's been looking for that hood.
Ooh, would Alan and Moss's character have made it there before me?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Would we have known we were going?
Alan would have. Yes, it's his base.
Oh.
So this random Taja who walks in and they're like, "Oh, you're not Ellen."
Wait a minute. Wait
You
a
look
minute.
nothing like Ellen.
I'm a shapeshifter.
So when you get there, Bajra, you and your little group kind of make your way back. You kind of get dressed. You throw on some leather pants, and a shirt, the cloak and the hood, and your masks is there. But as you were doing this, like I said, Ohote, you saw this mark on Bajra's forehead, and she wasn't really conscious of it, but she kept like touching her head, like doing one of these things, like she's trying to
Did a lot of this.
like pull the hair down, like, and it's not easily hidden because it's fairly large. It's maybe 3 or 4 inches this way and about that big. It's fairly large, and it sits right in the middle of her forehead, and it's definitely a brand. So we're gonna throw it back into your guys' hands, and this is your time to do your RP that you. I can't believe you guys actually survived. That's crap.
Thank
Hey.
you, Moss. Moss said he could help us, and he did.
He did.
I didn't help how I wanted to.
I'm a pacifist. Nukes building.
I'm a pacifist. I just,
So far has the highest body count.
Yeah.
technically, he didn't really kill anybody. He just lit the,
Ellen will
I'm a
gladly
selective
take the blame.
pacifist.
Yeah.
Selective
Ellen told him what to do. He was simply following Ellen's orders. It's like, is the
okay.
commander the actual murderer, or was it the officer that, fired the shot?
Who's
So
more in
sorry.
trouble, the
Oh,
sheriff or the deputy?
Yeah, basically.
I know
So
I shot
Ellen-
one.
Yeah.
And
If
not
it
the
comes
other.
down to it, Ellen can take responsibility for this mess.
At least I visibly saw 4 people die. So
At least.
Yeah, at least.
not very good.
So
for-
Badra's freaking out about her friends being here. She's like legitimately losing her brain. She's very much doing that like high schooler high pitched squeal, like, oh my god! You're here! Where are you?
Well, we last lost track of you just as you left Kara, and
Yeah.
you were just gone, and so we had no idea what happened to you. Then I guess still get used to the names. The twins picked up your scent, and we all just started making our way here. We've been in the city for I don't know, 3 days, maybe a
It's about
day,
as long
2
as-
days. We've been here for a little bit.
It's about as long as we've been here. Or at least I've been here. So I guess you were really
Well,
gassed.
We couldn't leave you alone, Tangle.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah, good business here. I'm sure of it. We're gonna get the good business. I promise. That's why we left, but haven't done anything yet. But besides finding these guys are cool. There's one more. There's one, two. Hi.
Uh, my character is not like I'm traumatized. I'm
You're
sitting
just
there,
being
I'm like,
dragged along by Alan.
I'm terrified.
Just two. There was only one of you before. Now there's two of you. One, two.
Oh. He said Alan's like 5 minutes behind them.
Yeah. The time
So
you get
you
there,
guys
you
go
got
for a
your
little bit
clothes on,
before
you
Alan
kind of do
gets
your
there.
your thing. You're kind of making your way in there, and Ahote's there. Alan comes in, and he's accompanied by this other Taja who, and Genevieve, for you, Ahote, is just she breaks down in tears and rushes up and just wraps her arms around Alan, and is quivering, crying, and he's patting her on the back, and literally saying, "I love you too. We're safe now, for now."
Cute.
Y'all are sweet. Hey, Jen, I need a potion. Ellen's still back there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Wait, what?
Alan, who released you? Where's
I did it.
you're not Ellen?
You're not. You're
Who are you?
not Ellen.
Yeah, Taju, like in all things, they all look alike. It's on you, Moss.
Listen,
This is all
we've
on you
been
now.
through a lot.
Does anybody look injured?
Yeah, I'm riddled with holes, dude. I've been
Some of
shot
them are,
multiple times.
they've been riddled
yeah.
with holes. But also at the same time, is when you got there, they started giving you medical attention and those kind of things. So, people are hurt, definitely. But there's other medical personnel there, but they're not priests.
Okay,
Yeah,
can I ask?
he's. Oh,
Go ahead, Moss.
Oh, go ahead, Moss.
he's gonna start casting healing stuff.
Nice.
The first
Bar's
thing he's
got
gonna
holes
cast.
in her. Ahote's nose is broken off to the side.
He's gonna cast Circle of Life
Ooh.
and create this 5-foot radius circle, and he tells anybody who's hurt to get in.
Coming. I don't. I trust it.
I'm
If
But who
listen,
are you? Where did you come from?
if he'd stab me right now, I'd break his wrist and probably make him eat his fingers. So I'm just
Very
gonna trust
obviously a
this.
priest.
He's very
Like-
obviously a priest. He is a priest.
I'm gonna trust this.
I'll walk in.
Priest of what? We're not sure. But what you do know is that only certain priests are able to cast things of healing.
And then once everybody is in the circle that wants to be, I'm gonna start. Just start, using cure wounds.
Ooh.
Cure wounds or curing touch.
Cure wounds. Curing touch allows you to heal blindness, poison, curses, and other things like that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start using cure wounds.
Give me that sweet release of double digits.
I got chills.
think I'm gonna do moderate healing. So that's a PR of 5.
Well, you're not able to actually do the moderate healing yet. You're only allowed
Oh.
to do the moderate to do light cure light wounds.
Okay.
The
So
PR of the
Yep.
actual PR is right is at what point can you get that? And it's too high of a spell for you right now.
Yeah. All right. I'll do it at light. So how many successes do I need for it to be successful then?
Well, so just to get the base, you just need one success. So the more successes you get, the more it's going to do. So what you'll end up doing is you'll
Okay.
do a base of 15 plus 1 for every success that you get plus your charisma modifier.
Right. And that'll be
And if you're healing yourself, you automatically succeed.
I do not need any healing.
Now, does this heal
Emotional.
fatigue or just actual
It
health?
heals fatigue if you stand in the circle for at least an hour. For every hour it heals 10 fatigue.
So
Oh,
if you
fantastic. So
meditate and stay in the circle, you'll recover 10, 20 plus your stamina modifier in fatigue. So up to 20 plus.
All right, I'm rolling my heal.
As you cast this,
That's not one.
Nice. Roll it again.
Oh
D10.
my god.
Roll it again.
And give yourself that heroic. Wait, does
6.
this give him heroic luck?
6 on
Yes,
a D10.
it gives him heroic luck. Would you roll in the next D10?
6.
6. So you've got 16. What's your skill?
My skill is 63.
So 26. So you're healing back to, and is the
And since it's in the circle, it's also they receive 50% more healing.
so you can only heal one person though at a time though,
Oh, okay.
right? It's
Who
not-
looks
it's
the
not
worst?
like
Who looks
every-
hurt the most?
Take your choice.
we were
I
both pretty
was-
bad, honestly.
I mean,
I was gonna.
Bajra has got oozing bullet holes.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
heal
Yeah, I
back.
Hote-
should have died. Bleed
I don't think
damage.
I don't think Ohote is actually physically damaged as bad.
Ill, but not nearly as bad. My
I know that
is just-
fatigue. You're like you and Bajra are both like zero, almost zero fatigue.
I have
5.
Hey, I have 5 too.
We're tired. We need a nap and like some chocolatey milk.
You know what?
I'm in
milk.
danger.
Looks like I might have 5 too.
Hey! We're tired.
And then how much fatigue? I can't find where the
All right,
fatigue
so
costs
it being a
are.
fatigue cost for
So-
that, it's actually in the spell, and it's actually 9 fatigue for you to cast that spell.
Okay. How much was this? I gotta find the circle.
Circle.
So take your pick. Who do you want to heal?
Healing Bajra.
Yeah.
As he heals, I ask him, was there another Tazrahul with you?
He
Had
stayed
to.
behind to look for his friends.
So the circle of life will cost you 6 fatigue to cast. So 21
Okay.
fatigue altogether. Or no, not 21. 15 fatigue altogether. Just to
All right.
cast. You've got the circle of life, which will be up there for 4 hours until dispelled. But each time you cast curing touch for a cure light, it's 9 fatigue.
So how much did I heal Bajra for? I got 16 successes.
16 plus 15, so that's 31 plus your charisma modifier, which is
31
10 or
plus
9? 8.
8
So 39 health is restored to Bajra.
with an additional 50%.
And then 50% of that, so you gain additional, say we'll just say 20. So
I'm fully
59 points of health.
I'm fully healed. I'll get down. Safe.
And I'm gonna heal someone else.
All my holes.
So I was curious. Are some of the escaped prisoners like other daybreakers who are now starting to file in?
So there was only a couple of them kind of file in that are daybreakers that you actually let go, that you didn't realize that you let go, but not everybody that was there is actually a daybreaker or a part
Well,
there.
I
They're
figured not, but I figured there are at least a few other daybreakers.
there was a
in
few
there.
others that are actually associated with the daybreakers.
And I got 4 successes on that second heal, which I'm probably gonna heal Ahote.
So you got 4, so it's 19 plus your charisma modifier, which is 8, so 27. and they're in the field or in the circle, so that's another 50%. So we'll say 15, 14 additional. So 37, 41
41.
is restored back to you, Ahote.
So I'm taking the
41
left.
fatigue,
Say again, Ahote.
41
Health.
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 And if you
Pretty
stand
sure
in
that's
the circle for
hope.
at least an hour, you'll get 10 an hour. 15 an hour since it's doubled, I think, right? Or is that does that not apply to the
So if
fatigue
they
healing?
meditate, they can meditate for an additional every hour. They have to make a roll. If they're successful, they gain 10 plus their stamina modifier back per hour. If they're doing it in the circle of life, they gain an additional 10. So potentially they can do 20 plus their stamina modifier every hour.
Okay.
Well, I don't feel like I have an hour because you just said that Ellen was there looking for his friends. Like, well, we are his friends. Um,
Oh, we're friends. He stayed back like a stupid. Why?
As
Why
you
do
guys are kind of being bathed in this magic of your new friend, who still hasn't revealed his name, Ellen
So we asked.
kind of strolls in, not
Trying
like
to be
super
nonchalant.
yeah, nonchalantly strolls in, and in the middle of the room, Ellen, you kind of see Ohote and Bajra facing this other Taja who, and also in there is also Alan. Alan's kind of standing in there. He's not standing there. He's kind of like sitting in a meditative state, trying to regain some of his own fatigue that he lost. And in walks Ellen, guys.
He's going to mutter a grateful prayer to the deity that he prayed to earlier. Just a little prayer of grateful thanks upon seeing them intact.
Well, yeah, he's stupid for saying, but we still have to go get him.
why did he stay back? Things
Would,
blew
would,
up.
would he hear that when would he be walking on?
Yeah.
So why do you say back? Because someone apparently forgets their belongings. He's gonna toss the satchel their way.
Okay, that's badass as fuck. You know
Holy
what?
shit.
It's all right. No one saw me. I can say that with absolute certainty.
Oh yeah, it's at this point that it like it clicks in my character's head that nobody saw us do that.
I'm not gonna ask how you got away. I'm just glad that you did. And thank you for my things. I'm just gonna take my rope dart and like wrap it around myself very like thank God. Back where you belong.
Also, Ellen, when you get there, you kind of see this group of 4 others kind of hanging around Bajra, kind of really kind of closely. They're always kind of whispering and talking to her, and every now and again a joke breaks out, and they all laugh, and then they realize that they're kind of being loud, and they kind of like look, and they kind of like smile and grin at each other. And what you find is there's 2 humans, a Manix, and a Roca Canis, which is a fox person. Well, they're fox looking. They've got fox features.
Can I ask a really mean question? Could Ellen look around the room and try and see how many of the escaped prisoners are in there? Like, it's like
Maybe 6.
okay, because he didn't take off their handcuffs, so he'll go around with a handcuff key and start unlocking it for him.
Well, as you start to do that, as you were doing that, there are several people who are very talented with certain instruments and tools, and we're kind of like messing with it and stuff. But by the time you get there, they've got like 2 unlocked, and you come along, you start. They all turn to you like,
Well shit.
"Oh fuck!" and then they turn to you. Do you have the key for the discs?
I
Wait,
believe.
you didn't. Yeah, that's right. You actually removed the circlets, or the the collars,
collars?
I guess. You
Yeah.
remove the
Yeah.
collars there.
Remove
so,
the
and then,
collars,
like,
not the handcuffs.
right.
Okay.
So.
Now that we're all accounted for, we're
And he
one
definitely collects the
extra
handcuffs.
that I don't know. There's plenty of other people I don't know. But I'm gonna focus on the one who just like willingly healed me. Who are you and what do you want?
And you get kind of kicked in the shin by 9.
What? It's a legitimate question.
It is, but you don't have to ask it so rudely.
It's a legitimate. Hold on.
At
Okay,
this
fine,
time,
fine,
the
fine,
halter
fine.
just
We'll-
kind of sits down. And he's just like, Abajra, just relax. We need it.
I look around at everybody and I say,
I will. Once he answers my question.
my name is Sirith Jaffe. And I simply came here on behalf of the church. I didn't expect anything to get so violent.
You were in there? You were in the jail?
Yes, they arrested me and were charging me with some ridiculous thing. They said my information was false. They were unreasonable. They shouldn't have died though.
It wasn't your fault. I was the one that kind of caused the explosion. My name's Ellen, by the way. Nice to meet you, Zirith.
Explosion. That fucking the War of Gods. That was y'all.
That was y'all. Oh, I've never been
Ellen-
so proud of y'all in my life. That was the most badass shit I've ever seen.
Ellen's gonna try and take the fall for him, try and make everyone think that he was the one that blew it up, so that our friendly priest is in the clear.
I'm
So,
impressed.
how'd you do it? Teach me. Did you learn magic?
No,
You
no,
went into
you
a-
just have to find a storeroom filled with explosives and then throw a grenade
Pretty
into
sure.
it. Barrel.
Sirith looks over at Ellen and says, "You still have one of those flasks.
Yes, I
Be
do.
careful."
Yeah,
It's
I
just
do.
as
What do you
easy.
want with it? Yeah,
I got a jar of dirt. I'm kidding.
I've got an object.
I've learned 2 lessons from this session. One is be like Jack Sparrow. 2 is Han should have just hit open all cell doors to get the princess.
I mean, not wrong.
Yeah.
Would have been a lot easier for them to escape, and hey, they might have just blown up the Death Star from the inside because most of the people in there were rebel spies.
Oh, and Sirith's also gonna pull out those spell books and
What?
start
Ooh,
examining them.
nice.
Oh, you have spell books too?
Speaking of spell books,
Uh,
where's my bag?
Yes,
Ellen's gonna
unfortunately,
point to where he threw the bag.
Give it. Tuz, give me the bag. Give me the bag. Give me the bag. It's still in here. Jose, I'm so sorry. I felt really bad about it.
He'll-
getting me collared?
I tried not to. Listen. Wasn't my best work. Okay, but
So
we got it back.
I actually have a question. You got me collared, and then I kind of don't really remember what happened.
yeah. Did Sirith see him
Afterwards.
crush that one guard's head?
No.
Okay.
You were in a position where you couldn't see it, but you did hear about him he killed so and so.
Hey,
I
what?
didn't hear your question.
Oh, like after I was unfortunately collared miraculously. What happened? Because then I woke up in a cell.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Because I left you to go get your paperwork, like one of the dudes said, and I got on my way back down, I got caught by the captain of the guard.
Huh.
Who decided to throw me into interrogation. And then I just remember the one in charge of interrogating me didn't even ask me any questions. Didn't even ask any. He just started hitting me,
Yeah, that's what happened to me
and
too.
then
I was
nothing.
being interrogated, and then I stood up, and then I woke up in a cell.
I remember going into the cell. I remember going into the room.
I
And
don't even
then,
remember
oh,
leaving the
I
room.
did wake up on the floor though. I remember that. I woke up on the floor and they hauled me into a cell. I was really worried about my shoulders there for a second. That wasn't pleasant. I don't want to do that again. I hate being arrested and confined and touched. Or
Speaking
manhandled. I
of
like you
arrested,
guys.
I look over at I think it's Nine, who is dressed as the warden, one of the ward watches.
She stares back at you.
You didn't have any friends who were also warden watches, did you?
She stares at you and doesn't say anything.
I think there's a weird thing that just happened. She's not a warden watch. She's like 15. Um,
Ellen's just gonna stare at her deadpan.
At who? Who are you staring at?
At the 9.
At 9?
9.
It's like,
So now that we've introduced our new friend, these guys, guess are I guess I should introduce you guys to them. Now that y'all apparently know, looking at them, like apparently y'all know the Daybreakers and neglected to inform me of that. But this is my crew that I ran with, or most of them. We'll get to that. We've got Nines, which y'all already met, who's over here. And then we've got Thorn is the little one. Thorn's the little one. And then we've got Rook and Shroud. We're back there. And yeah, they're my old crew that they're just my crew that I ran with before I made it to Daduda Shiva. And I'm really happy that they're here.
Are their faces uncovered?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did so? Were you like the leader? Is that why you have the symbol on your head or something?
What?
Well,
What?
the symbol on your head was that marking you as the leader?
Oh, we don't have a leader. It's just us.
Oh, you clearly
I
saw it.
believe there's a.
Okay.
There's
I clearly saw it. I'm just like, so then what's the the mark that you always keep wrapped up?
I don't want to have this conversation right now. We've been through a lot today. And really I just want some food, and I want to take the biggest sleep I've ever taken in my life. And I'm really happy that my friends are here. So let's not ruin a good thing. Okay, we made it out of that stupid shit alive. And we got our quarry. So all in all, mission success. And we even got new friends out of it. So it's not even just mission success. It's an even greater success than we even could have imagined to be doing.
Okay, I got it.
And we got all of our stuff back. It's a
Hey,
great
look,
time.
Luna.
And Luna's back. I'm gonna go over and like give her the scritches, but like purposely like turn whole hats away. They just give Luna scritches. Just
Well,
Luna's back. It's a good time. Nobody died. Some people died, but we don't care about those people. We're all okay. We're fine.
I just kind of
And
like
she avoids it
scanned the room
again like the
nervously.
plague.
Like, I don't know what else to say next. I don't want to repeat of that shop. We clearly both have our problems, and she outpowered me. I don't want to repeat that.
Anyway.
Yeah, I just don't say anything to you. I'm just like, so, so you're Alan.
Yes, I am. Thank you for rescuing me.
You're important here, and I'm glad that you're okay.
Well, I'm hoping that you will become important for us as well and with us. Your deeds today, while not the most controlled, were
Or
effective or subtle. I do have a feeling that you may be rising in the most wanted category in the Eastern District.
It's
Beyond that, we could use obvious good soldiers such as yourself to help
I mean,
us take on the Shadow King and a
Yes.
darker, more powerful entity that we still haven't figured out who.
Soldiers?
Yeah, Bosric gets immediately uncomfortable with that word soldiers, and she just pulls her mask up and slouches.
Nine's like, it's okay. It's okay.
It's not though.
It's okay. You know you need to tell him eventually.
Yeah, so people keep fucking telling me.
Well, maybe you should listen to him.
No.
And with that, we'll call it a night.
No. God,
Oh.
always do it. You always do it at like the worst times.
Well, I mean that's why I'm the director.
I need a little more.
We'll pick it up next week after we get more into it and stuff like that. Hopefully, we can pull Sirith more out of his shell, and we will have more
Unveil that name. Is it already
adventures.
unveiled? I'm so happy.
Yeah.
We will.
Sirith Drafe.
We will find further adventures in their attempt to figure out what the hell's going on in the Dragon's Quarter of the Eastern District. I am kind of shocked that it actually worked out the way it did. I was expecting at least one death tonight. I wasn't sure whose, but I was
There was a
expecting
few
it.
deaths tonight.
If we were
probably
a little
would've-
bit closer, there would have been two.
Yeah, there would have been two easily. Had you guys been a little closer.
My
There
original
were a
plan
lot of
was actually
deaths
to
tonight.
detonate the whole room.
It just didn't happen to be ours.
Had you detonated that room while all those other ones were there,
Oh my
The original
God.
plan was to hide in a corner, let them all come into that room, slip out behind them, and throw a grenade onto like the pile of barrels, and then just book it.
Oh, we would have all
Ian,
died.
So,
Tired.
so anyways, so we're gonna say goodnight. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We're gonna get off into what's kind of like our after show and talk about this. We will be back next Friday night for more Darduda Tells, and say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
All right,
Buenos
Thanks for
noches.
sticking with us.
we'll see you
Yeah.
all soon. Bye bye.